Look at us.
I'm gonna move this light a little closer. Oh shit, you're drawing here.
Moving it where?
A little closer. I feel like it's bright but not light. Like gonna have red and blue pigs. What?
Got that much going on?
Dude, it's like
There's a lot of shit right there.
there's a lot. Do you need some help?
No.
Not really.
Technical issues, guys. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Your opinion is valued to us. Please hold.
False.
False.
Completely false.
Never mind.
That is a
We don't care what you
lie. There we go. Maybe a little better. More gooder?
There, I'm hitting that thumbs up right now.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Zoom in a little bit. Sorry, that's a little shaky.
There's people. Now I see you.
You guys see live yet? Where it's moved closer? We need some tape on the ground.
So you can put it back the same place every time.
You're good.
Miss Glenn, 8 lug, teleguided.
What's up, fuckhead? Oh, alright. Too early for that, sorry. I wouldn't want YouTube to demonetize my live that's not monetized.
Yerkia, William, how are y'all? How's y'all's doing?
How's y'all's doing?
Oh, we don't have a mic.
Oh, son of a bitch. Forgot about that. You know where it is?
Nope. Do you know sign language?
Haley, where's his mic?
Haley, we weren't fully prepared.
We're failing.
Yeah, that's that video that I still haven't done.
Well, it's not on this side, so I can't help you.
It's inconvenient.
Mulligan,
JK,
your studio, who this?
we may just not do it live now. We'll figure it out. You guys can 100% still chat.
Can you hear us? Just very low.
Can you hear me now?
We've been at 7:02.
Don't forget, I'm a moderator.
Fuck hard.
Holy 3,000 rate. I'm
Swear fucking whatever.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yikes. Like, hikes on bikes.
Live may just die. Yerkia can hear us fine.
Yeah.
Hi, Bill.
Yeah, it is light.
It is.
It's painting all the walls white, made it well. Coffee, creamer, whatever the hell color this is.
I didn't realize you guys were live.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I still think this needs to be a brick
Fucking
wall.
children's family.
I put all of the live things in a pile for ease. And it apparently wasn't ease.
Apparently not.
I call bullshit. You Glenn.
Oh.
That was a callback, not calling you Glenn.
Don't
Time out. Time out. Don't go threatening cookies now. That's just bullshit.
go me for Mac.
Ah, fuck. Cookie Nazi.
Yours is gonna have poison.
Yes. Hey, there's Jordan Tan.
Oh, God. This moved.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, where'd Doug go? There he is.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Just help. Put it. Help is on the way.
Jesus! It doesn't reach. Nope.
It does.
Nope. Nope. We lost Doug.
Oh
Okay, fine here. There we go.
Still don't have Doug. There's Doug.
We have to wait like 4 seconds
That's close enough
to see if he gets back.
Do you need the tape?
There he is.
Yeah. I don't know who undid our tape.
Sorry. God. With my wife.
Freaking amateur hour over here. I like how we thought this was gonna go so smoothly, and this is just
Joke's on you.
flat garbage right now.
I'll go home.
Everybody's just watching us just fail.
Can we still see Doug? No? Nope, still can't see Doug.
Yeah, we can see Doug.
No? Sure can.
Oh. What the fuck?
Jeez, for...
Why are we so much further away from
No, now that was the opposite way.
That was the opposite?
Now it's literally just me and Jordan.
Because it's pulling from. Here, hold on.
This is terrible.
Is that
Too much Doug.
Jesus?
Keep going a little bit. Oh, you had it.
Right there.
Just a little bit more. We bit that away.
Well,
Hold on, let me sit down.
Needs more Doug. Oh, there we go.
Here he is.
is that better?
That's actually perfect. Don't touch it.
I'm not getting back up.
Do not touch.
Your Kia.
Man.
So this whole area was completely destroyed. My stuff that was how would you call that? Placed in an area we could find it, quote unquote, was all moved.
Well, it's been.
Did it move?
I don't know. I think
Now we
yeah,
got half a
probably.
Jordan.
I don't know.
Just a little bit further.
I wonder if it's.
No, back.
I was gonna
back
say,
to
did
you
somebody
with the-
loosen it up?
It may have.
Yeah, that's what it feels like a little bit.
Is that good?
It's
Back towards you, just a
crooked
tad.
and all sorts of stuff. I feel like maybe you guys used the tripod while no one else was here or something.
We did not.
Okay, you say so. That's good enough.
All right.
Yep.
It is what it is.
You have to live with it. It's first show.
Yeah, I do think Doug was correct though. We could swing the table around a little, and then
Possibly.
this might work better.
Well, I was kind of hoping.
I look like I'm in the yard. Like Doug's really
Or
far.
the table stays and just the camera goes that way and catches it.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. It doesn't matter.
Then the mic would be like on the corner. It wouldn't be pulling anywhere.
I don't know. We're not
Try it
sure.
next time. Who knows?
We'll figure it out. All right, what we got? 20.
God. After all that, I'm ready to call it.
I'm ready to go home now.
Tired.
All right.
Is it from all the movement, or is it a little warmer in here now?
I don't
Probably
know.
from all the moving.
Feel-
You also don't have your
I got-
fan on.
I got the vapors. Yeah.
I don't know where your fan's at.
Oh.
It's over there.
Oh,
It's in with all the.
Is it with all my conveniently placed things?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it sitting over there either.
It's right there. Can you not feel this fan?
I mean, you know, it's fine. Well, I
I'm
like
okay.
that.
Well, I
I'm
know
good.
that's why I was trying
I'm
to
good.
this
That
guy.
may-
Good.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna put a sweatshirt on.
Right.
Dude, yesterday I was like internally hot after the comp. I went home and I stood in 0 hot water shower for 4 minutes before it felt like the cracked and I finally cooled down.
No, I probably can't do that.
Jeremy said, "Rob, you missed all of the crazies." Yeah.
No kidding.
Doug does look like he's smashed by the wall, but the wall is actually farther that way than
Yeah,
it appears.
it's sort of.
Everything being very light and one color, it has no depth. Like you can't tell.
Yeah. So I thought about. And,
Painting a mural behind us.
well, no, I was gonna have you bring your banner over.
Oh.
And put your banner out.
Okay.
I like that idea.
But if we may need to, maybe
Quit?
not.
Oh yeah. What?
I mean, that's fine. We can, whatever. But what I was gonna say is we should probably, at another point in time, turn it on
Mhm.
and
I can do one that is kind of like what the posts are, where you can only see it if you share it,
right.
and I'll just send it to you guys and we can figure that out.
Yeah.
I thought this was gonna be a brick wall. This would have been awesome.
So that was the original plan.
Yeah.
It would have been cool if it was brick and this was still wood. It would be like a time warp
Ooh.
back to our childhood. Go ahead.
But the brick, like wallpaper, looks like shit, and the brick paneling is out of stock, no longer available, or whatever.
So,
Ooh.
there's a lot of scale hardware. That's what I'm talking about.
That shit.
I have an NSDRC banner I'll send you to put on the wall. No thanks.
I don't know what happened to that.
I don't know if he knows about all that, but
So you got lines too?
yeah, I have a couple banners. We can put my OG banner up,
OG.
the one that's just my big stupid face, as Jordan called it.
Is that like a fat head?
Yes, it's technically still a fat head. This is cool.
To make same shock lengths.
Or rod end.
Rod
Like
ends.
links. Yeah.
Tell us the story. No, that's not a story I can tell, especially where it can be found and played again.
That's gonna be a no.
Please don't put that up. One of your faces is enough.
That makes me want to do it even more. Oh yeah, so the new printer did that, like the black
Mm-hmm.
and the green blue.
Two color green, by the way.
Right.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
Well, yeah, that was color changing filament.
Mm. Pretty sick.
Depending on where at on the spool, it's obviously a different color. Anyway, but the black is all done. It's all done in the same print,
That's super cool.
so it prints
That's the ASM or
ABS or AMS.
AMS, ASMR, whatever they call it.
Yes.
I feel like I'm gonna this blue drink.
Go in the hole.
No, I wanted it to come out.
So, yeah, I don't want to just leave it. I don't want pulled pork and fit. There are some things that I can't resell if I want to resell other things, and that's pretty much how that goes. Fair
Yeah.
assessment. Yeah. I mean, that gives you a pretty good idea of exactly how that works without actually spilling too many beans. There's some stipulations to selling for some people. How about that?
What's this crown thingy beside my name?
Shit if I know.
Not on our end.
This is probably your queer crown. Queer crown.
I don't know.
We don't see it.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
going
you're
on,
seeing
my?
crowns.
Do I?
See, I'm seeing crowns.
I see everybody's stars.
I'm seeing crowns.
Well, that's wild. What is that?
Let me see.
Oh, do you guys not have iPhones? Do you have an iPhone?
I do.
Nope.
Yeah, I have an iPhone. So you're seeing. So I bet Glenn doesn't have an iPhone. It's your chat ranking. Yeah. So we see colored stars.
But that's only if they're members.
Right. So he has. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Maybe it is. It's me, William Chandler, and our maple flavored fella. Hi, Fallen. We have
Yes, sir.
something to catch up. Jordan, where are the Toyota stripes on the Toyota White?
We haven't gotten there yet. We're working.
Jordan, are you in love with the new printer yet?
I am. Who asked that?
William.
Yes. Very much in love with it. In
Doctor-
fact, I'm quite annoyed that it took me that long to get one.
Doctor is in the house. He said,
Hello,
what's going
Doctor."
on, my favorite Homo sapiens? He has missed our ugly faces.
And Levi, yes, I took advantage of the Bamboo anniversary sale and got a P1S with the AMS.
Robert Eno, I'm not exactly sure how to say your last name. Evening, glad I could finally catch a live. We are glad to have you. Glad for you to be here. Alright, what do I want to start doing?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. I gotta put something in the cell mode. It's probably this.
Cell mode. Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of it.
Time to get it on.
Well, see, William, every time you guys would tell me that, I would be
Take your
like,
knobs off.
hey, Matt, because Matt's the money guy, not me. And so I would be like, Matt, you should buy this because I'm just the operator. I'm just the little guy that just runs the damn machine. So I need the boss man to buy new equipment. And every time I said that, I didn't realize that the X1 Carbon had skyrocketed in price.
Yeah.
And
We were like, just go spend $1,900, you
yeah, it was
fucking
like
broke ass.
$1,600, and I was like, oh, well, shit. But then the bamboo sale happened, and
have my treasure.
it was right around my birthday, so I used my birthday pennies and put them all together and bought the
Short grabs.
P1S.
Like those? Yep. Very cool.
I'm gonna do some wheel things first.
Another one.
And then I originally, when I was looking at it,
around V1 101s and some lock.
I was on. I joined like one of the bamboo Facebook groups, and in there, everyone is complaining about their issues with AMS. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. The Bay 3 load airs and all this shit. And I was like, well, I don't know if I want to spend the extra money. And Metric Matt encouraged me to get it, so I did. And I'm very happy that I went with the AMS. And now I'm to the point where I'm like, I could probably get another one and load 8 filaments at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
By the way, Scott Griffin is here. He said good evening. Hello, fine sir.
Hello.
Let's see. Glenn, William said, Todd and me only have been telling you for a year or so. True. Ryan Davis is here. Hello, fellas.
Hello.
Dustin said, I love my Bamboo A1 so much, I bought a P1S on sale. Yurkia said, I bit the bullet a bit fast and missed out on the anniversary sale. Scott has the P1S and AMS, rarely use it, but it is nice. I feel like you guys are just talking about something.
well, everyone's talking about, we're talking about the printer.
Well, yeah, I know.
Printer thing,
I got that printer things, and I'm just sailing along.
I'm right there with you.
Alog said, Scott Griffin, I'm the same way. I have the AMS, but rarely print multicolor. Wow, William said most of his issues are just AMS issues.
Well, right, and that's what a lot of the issues on the Facebook group were, and so I was like, well, 3D printers piss me off enough with just one spool of filament, and so like loading 4 in complicates it that much more, and blah blah blah. And I went ahead because if I didn't get it now, it would be like $100 more to add it.
Yeah.
So I was like, worst case, I just don't use it, and my printer is more expensive.
Yeah.
But whatever. But no, it's been great so far. Check back in a few weeks. I'll probably.
See how far you've trucked it across the room?
Well, it's a bit expensive to chuck, but
Pussy.
yeah. Not exactly. I did. I printed the little link measurer thing. It shows your rod length and center to center, which was my first multicolor print. And I wasn't sure how that worked, and I was really excited when it came off.
I'm a collector of the little boats. Right now, Travis has printed me 3 different color boats.
Yeah, I printed a Benchy.
He just keeps bringing them. Is that what it's called?
It's called a
Benchy?
Benchy.
Okay.
Do you have any men in your boat?
No.
Did you flick
Nope.
him? Okay. Flick the man in the boat?
No.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so I printed that little guy, and then since we're doing show and tell,
Are there any dumpsters? Well,
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Oh nice.
Sweet.
so
He's like, funny, you should ask.
So those happen to be my works colors, because when my coworkers found out that I got a printer and that I could print, cool stuff, and they're like, "You need to print a dumpster fire."
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
So I printed the dumpster fire, and it has a little tea light in it, and it lights up the fire, and it's actually really cool.
I'm gonna need one of those.
Are you okay with either one of those colors?
I don't care. Oh, I like the green one, honestly, the one on the right. Can you
Okay.
tell the difference between the colors?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Minty.
Yeah, the minty one.
So with the two colors, I was trying to get it to where it was like half and half, kind of. But the first one printed like almost all blue, and then the other one went completely green. But the third one that I printed was pretty close, pretty good gradient. So I was like, all right, that'll work. But here's my Benchy.
Heck yeah.
You can't have it, but
Oh,
you can
okay.
check it out. And then this is a different rod end tool that somebody designed.
Oh, it's like an extension. It just has a handle now.
Yeah.
Ryan said he got his TOF today and got the bottle opener. I saw somebody selling one of those for $100 today.
$100. Yeah.
Yeah, I approved it on the crawler. I can never remember the name of that group. Crawler, scale, sale, buy, trade, swippity swap.
Yeah.
That group really cracks me up because one admin is like, I just can't get behind all these people buying them and selling them for markup, and then the other one's like, I just sold it for this much. Like, okay.
That's all I mean, that's all I used them for. I'll be completely honest about that.
Yeah, I didn't really get anything.
I mean, the ones I've bought before.
Right.
To me, if you're gonna throw in that stuff, I mean, at that point in time, it's my decision. And it's not a markup if you don't have a retail value. That's the stupidity of that fucking argument. Well, you're just upcharging. Well, no, I'm like everybody else is paying it, so why am I not charging it?
Yeah.
I'm not selling you a limited edition that you can't just go buy for $140. That's just stupid. And 9 times out of 10, once you get those people talking, all it is I'm too broke to buy one, or I'm jealous you got it.
Yeah.
That's the whole story. But they want to play it off as you're the asshole. But they're just basically gaslighting you into, you know. RC crawler and scalar classifieds buy, sale, trade. Yeah, all that. Shit, bud. You
Wrong
alright?
things.
You alright over there?
Yep.
William said I need that file to make one for my toolbox at work. We should just all share files. I think we should start with the IJ file. We should all share that. That's my votes.
Is that your vote? Well, here is my IJ. So stupid. Like, just name it something different. Don't.
Minty fresh scented dumpster fires. I like it. I'm gonna go home and weather it. Can I have that one, or is that
Yeah, you can have that.
okay? I was just making sure because I'll try to not forget it when I
Well,
leave.
do you want me to finish it?
Oh, sure. That would probably be good. I didn't know it needed more.
Yeah, it has the lids,
You want a complete?
and then it's got the little fire.
Here, I'm gonna dump this on the floor. Take it back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have to change some of the filaments, but
Brian sold his red wine 105s for $400. Yep. Nolan ran his yesterday, and I watched
same
him.
William. Same.
I watched him run them directly into a rock, and it was hard to watch. I bought the T. So like, there's another guy, you know, local guy saying he bought a TOF and he got all these parts. And when he rattled off the parts, I was like, you could sell all the upgrades and be into a 4-dice for absolutely free.
Free.
You could have a free truck. You don't get the upgrades, I guess, which for me, he said he got clear D44s, so they're already out, you know, but still. Ryan said he's keeping all the stuff that he got. Wait, what are we sharing? What?
Printing files is what
the
they're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
dumpster file.
The dumpster file.
fire. Dumpster fire file.
Dumpster fire foul. Foul, foul, foul.
What does the fox say?
He drives like I do, no care in the world about LE colors. No, well, no, what was crazy was he said he messed up the paint on that buggy he had, and those wheels matched like almost perfectly. So I guess if you, depending on how you look at it, of these wheels aren't really worth anything as far as they were free, you know, then run them. Yeah, sure, and they look really killer on the buggy. So
So, do I gotta
This
pull
is-
this? I gotta pull the grill out to be able to get that screw out? To get the interior out?
yeah, pretty much. It's a pain in the dick.
That blows.
Yeah, it's not fun. The only way you can do it is if you get an actual Allen wrench.
And that, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know you were pulling the interior out, or else I would have told
Well,
you that before you put the bumpers on.
I've got the, no, I've got the
Oh, the dash.
extender. Yeah, the lift.
How many Wheel of Fortune wheels have you guys bought for 400, 500 set? I haven't bought any, but I've sold some.
Zero.
I don't buy them for. I don't buy the Trucks of Fortune, Wheels of Fortune for that. Or I get what? I buy them to resell them if I get rare ones, I guess is what I should say. I have run all but one set that I sold. Candy and I both have LE sets on our class 2. I'm not opposed to running expensive wheels. Like the V1 101s, I've run those. I've run the V1 Machetes. Like those are a little more expensive than even the VP newer wheels, whatever. But once you get up to like 450, to where I know that's what they're worth, and it would be decently easy to sell them for that, and then go buy 3 sets of normal wheels. I'm kind of out at that point. Fallen
Yeah,
said message retracted.
Auto ban.
Auto ban.
Alright, your lids are started.
Titties. What color are they?
The lid is black.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna have all the dumpsters. I'm gonna have that teleguided dumpster. I'm gonna have a Manila Bear dumpster. What's up?
Well,
Uh-oh.
Well, you see what was.
What happened was,
what had happened was,
you guys see the We Rock page, a guy asked about the Reef's brass face wheels to represent as gold, and it was a hard no. 100%.
Yeah, because it's brass.
Teleguided said, you have a briefcase of BCA stuff. It's no longer in a briefcase, it's in a tub, but yes. I have a tub of new in-box axial parts, sealed, like limited wheels, my
Signed, sealed,
BCA
delivered?
stuff. Yeah, signed, sealed, delivered.
No.
Jason Suter, welcome back, fellas. Thank
Hello.
you. Ryan, I was really hoping and prayed for the BBW X-rays in my TOF, but I can't complain about the bronze impacts. I mean, if you want a big, beautiful one, that's fine. Tommy Early, hello. Hope you made it safely to your destination. That's the word I was looking for. I would like the bronze impacts. Yeah. William said, but it's a wheel. I can see the agreement that it's a wheel and not a knuckle or chassis part. What? Oh, yeah. No.
I would agree with that.
I don't think so. Well, I guess. I don't know.
Yes or no?
Well,
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
it's brass. And it doesn't represent gold because it's not gold. It's brass colored. That and having talked to Ty before and knowing what his aim for the whole thing is, I don't even know that I would have asked, but whatever. I would personally think that a wheel would slide as far as letting it in more than a chassis part or a knuckle. I guess I could see that side, but still, I don't know that I would have let it go. But that's just me. What are you doing there?
Putting a chassis together.
For the Bronco?
No, that chassis is already together.
Oh, okay. You can buy brass colored wheels in the real world, so I don't see the issue. That said, they already allow more brass than I think they should. Absolutely not. That's because you haven't run one. If you don't load the bottom of that buggy up with a ton of weight, it's never going anywhere. Agreed?
Agreed.
Yeah. I have more weight in my We Rock truck as far as down low brass trying to make it not so trippy than I do any other truck I have ever built ever. I have weight in the wheels, and I am a big proponent of not doing that, I guess. But it was literally the only way for me to make weight, for one, and it was to make my truck less tippy. Even though my front axle weighs like a pound.
Legit.
Learn to drive, okay. You're right. Forgot you know exactly how to do everything. Let's see. Yes, sir, I made it to the scorching desert of Kansas. Well, I'm glad you made it safely, sir. I know you're just kidding, Glenn. But like, especially here, I guess, and if Travis was in here, I'm sure he would, tell us the difference, but there's some wonky, like, crazy side hill stuff. Not only side hill, I would assume, that Jordan would agree. So, like, on some of the courses, you're not only coming side hill, you're coming down, side hill, turning uphill, and then also the uphill side of the truck is now hitting something. So you're like side hilling and also bringing that uphill wheel. It's fucking hairy. My thing is the reefs faces are designed and cut and look like a wheel. The stuff on the Sporties is just a flat brass plate is different, knuckles, diff cover. They get paint them, but the reefs faces. But they still look like they're made out of brass though. I think that's different than a real aluminum wheel that's painted like a brass color. I guess is what. Sounds like the guy who sets the courses is a dick. I mean, I don't know anybody that would disagree. I'm a firm believer and supporter of brass isn't scale. I could see that, in all honesty, but I don't know what other option you'd have. Like, other than making them out of tungsten or some shit. The parts aren't big enough for steel to be heavy. So, you're just kind of screwed. And to get those things to work and weigh what he wants them to weigh, there's really no way around it.
That's why they make, was that Brasso? It's black.
Brass black.
Brass black.
Yeah, that stuff's junk.
Yeah, everybody was bitching about it. I used it, but I will agree that it is not the simplest product I've ever used.
Gotcha.
I use it on my 6 knuckles, I think. Pretty sure that's what I used it on.
It would have been much easier to bust out the rattle can and
Yeah.
just spray it.
That's what I'm gonna do from now on, I think.
Yeah.
The paint that I told you to use, I think that's what I'm gonna use on everything. I just use craft paint. Works great. Yeah. I use just a semi-gloss can now.
Rust-Oleum. 2 times.
It's the high temp engine paint.
Okay.
That shit in semi-gloss black, that shit covers.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. 100%.
Wow.
Calm down over there, sir.
It almost makes more noise while it's doing its startup process than
Startup? I thought it already started.
well, like it does. It goes through like leveling and things.
Jordan, what are you printing? I can hear the printer running. PS1S is a loud machine.
Oh, sorry. It'll only run for like 16 minutes. But I'm printing my dumpster lids for Matt.
Is that all it's gonna say? No, it's just lids. Okay.
Yeah.
So apparently I need to sell my printer. Is what I've been told. Doug, you want to buy a printer?
Thought about it.
He can stay here.
And collect dust like it has been.
It's not been collecting dust. It was printing inserts for like 6 months straight.
No, because then I'd have to get a computer to run it, and I don't feel like it.
No, you don't. Jordan has all that
Jordan,
stuff.
Jordan has it. It's fine.
Yeah, Matt doesn't have a printer to run his, or a computer to run his.
Let's
I'll
see.
grab the dumpsters.
I may just try etch primer next time. That would be good. Nice. I've got some little PP things on my printer per Matt's thoughts. Yeah.
Interesting.
Your Kia says I haven't printed anything on my first printer after I got my X1C. So, Jordan and I went over this of, do I need to get a Bamboo just to make it cohesive? I get like, what would you call that? I don't know. So he's running the same printer.
The same?
There's a word for that. I can't think of it.
I mean,
Anyway, so that way both printers that are running down here are the same printer. He said no originally. I don't see a point in it. Then got his and was like, "Yep, you sure need one of these instead." Apparently, it's a lot easier to use, et cetera, which that's fair enough. That's okay.
well, granted, I've already printed this print, but I just did it off my phone.
Yeah. Oh no, I understand. Believe me, I get it, and I'm not upset about it. The only part that I'm not a.
Well, the sale ends tomorrow, so
I cannot.
better get to getting.
I would love to live at work and then be like, hey, one's on the way, but I can't do that right now. Because you know how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, just watch how freaking fast it is.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's shaking the whole freaking thing.
Yeah.
Well, so it has little anti-vibration feet,
Right?
so it's not shaking the rest of the table too bad.
Oh, okay.
The printer itself is definitely moving around.
Yeah, probably the reels on top don't help it. Just top heavy going back
Yeah.
and forth.
It's like a skyscraper. It's got the built in,
Yeah. Yeah, those.
Do you follow, what was that guy's name?
Probably not.
Dalton Ain't Scared?
Yeah.
Dalton Ain't Scared? Did you see the one about a guy left a comment that, what's her doodle was getting kind of big and he needed to cut her back or some shit like that?
I think so.
Yeah.
I also saw the one where someone said something about her pitching tents or something. Did you see that one? And so she gets on there and she's like, "No, Dalton took me camping one time, and it rained everywhere, and it was flooding, and the only way I'm going camping is in a camper." It's like, and he's in the background. He's like, "Babe, that." And she's like, "No, I've got this."
That's funny. Oh yeah, they do live right next to Glenn. I forgot about that part. They used to have what? Really?
Good for them.
I found out. I didn't tell you guys about this. I found out there was someone that I work with that has an OF.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and apparently, someone at work found this.
Nice, nice.
Which wasn't the problem. The problem was that he went around showing pictures to everyone
Oh yeah.
of her.
That'll do it.
Man, I guess she found out. And
But she wasn't real happy.
no, she's a see you next Tuesday kind of anyway. So I heard she was real upset. Real upset.
Well, I followed a guy on TikTok for a long time. that
Had an OnlyFans?
no, he's a porn star.
Oh, good.
Um,
That's something you'd probably follow, for sure.
well, so he was always doing like construction projects and shit. And then like I followed him for like a year and a half or so, and then it was just like randomly like, oh yeah, by the way, me and my fiance. I was like, wait a minute.
He's been a plumber, a construction worker, a fireman.
You follow him?
I was wondering why this guy had so many jobs.
That's so funny. He's been a pizza delivery guy.
Yeah.
Twice.
This video is always cut off when she opens the door, though. I don't know, it's weird. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I, like, was prettier and had a freaking meat stick or whatever, I'd probably have an OnlyFans too. I wouldn't even care. Like, what's your grandma gonna think? Should be thinking that I'm doing awesome at whatever job I'm doing if I'm rolling in the freaking dough like some of those people do.
So you're like, good for you, honey.
Like, what's that one guy that was like, I paid for your school with my dick? Did you see that?
No.
Oh, God, I can't remember who that was. He paid for his sister's college, I think.
Okay.
With his dick? Yeah, with his OnlyFans money. He's like, I paid off your college. And she's like, what? He's like, with my dick.
Levi, yes, that is him.
Do you have your paper towels over there?
No, there's a new roll on the other side of Shit Mountain there.
Shit Mountain. That's what we're going to call the studio here from now on. Shit Mountain. Did you get Fallon's? Did you reply to that?
Yeah, that was
Okay, I didn't
that was
know.
that was the guy. Oh, how many of these freaking things? Jesus Christ.
Hey, I got spares.
Oh, wrong ones. Those are how many of those did I freaking print? I guess I'm gonna have to build a third one.
Third? Are you already building two?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember now. We talked about that. JK.
No, they're LJs and TJs.
What?
Not JKs.
Oh, I get it. I get it. That was a
Jeep things.
That was a
You know,
joke. I get it.
toilet joke.
What did that one asshole say at dinner, Doug? It's not very funny if you gotta explain it or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Fucking dickhead.
That same dickhead that slaved over the stove making you a delicious dinner.
You're making us dinner for sure. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was pretty solid.
No complaints here.
Damn it, tell a guy to shut up.
Fallen said, I guess it's his family disowned him on the East Coast, so he moved, and then when he got with his fiance, they said, let's do this. I mean, whatever.
She's like, I'm in.
Yeah. Give me all the dicks.
Like, that's basically how it happened.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't view it as...
Well, his Arizona house content was entertaining.
Yeah.
And I'm sure his other content is also entertaining. I just have not.
Are you? Are you sure?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. You never looked him up once you found out?
No.
Okay.
Should I have?
I don't know. Jordan, you're gonna hate putting that together. It really needs less parts.
Yeah, it needs about 300 less parts.
I can't wait to get mine. I hope mine's already pre-assembled. Start with the front and build backwards. I don't know if somebody heard that. I hope mine's already pre-assembled.
For those of you that haven't printed this, This is a Jeep LJ body.
Is that all of it?
I think this is most of the parts. I apparently printed the rear fenders twice.
Well, now you just gotta make a second one.
Yeah.
Well, so I printed 2 of the regular ones, and I've printed a set of the comp cut ones.
Ah, I do
So-
like comp cut. Where are we going? What are we doing? Are we doing 475s or are we doing 419s? The run? Is that what we were talking about?
I don't know.
Did you print
Yes, the chassis parts I have printed. This is for my comp cut one. Because I printed them in gray, and I meant to print them in black.
It's pre-assembled but with minimal screws. Oh, thank you. You must know the guy sending me one. Glenn, ever the hipster, I'm ready for people to move on to the next fad.
Yeah, me too. Just because I like having different things from people, and
Yeah.
a lot of people have this right now. So.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
But
I'm gonna have to figure out how to make mine different. Hipster, yeah. I know.
well, mine will be different from most because it's getting a metal cage. It's probably going to get metal sliders, and it will get metal bumpers. So
Tell the guy that said, Glenn, I'm gonna make so many now. Jason said, what is an LJ? I know CJ, TJ, YJ, and XJ.
LJ is the TJ Unlimited.
It's longer. In front of the rear wheels. By 18 inches. Something like that, right? 18, 16 inches?
It's 15 inches in the body, but only 10 inches in the wheelbase.
Matt's looking for that reassurance that he was correct.
10 inches in the base.
So there's a longer overhang
Oh, that's right.
off the back.
Because they're better if you make them.
Yes,
Right,
which
yeah,
is the TJ6. I love that my autism is just sparkling this evening.
Have any of you used the Deluxe OD3 Trans? Yes.
I have one. Yep,
I like it.
it's a good trans.
Yeah.
Levi, yes, this is the VS410 LJ.
Your Kia said, I started to print my IJ, but got sidetracked printing tiny wieners died at work. Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
He's doing the 1320 thing.
Yeah.
But to answer your question from a minute ago, Matt,
Yes, sir.
I'm building one that is going to be 419s or 43s,
Yes.
which will be the LJ, and then this one with the comp cut, which is a comp cut TJ, is getting 475s.
So,
Crawlers for sure, maybe TSLs.
crawlers for sure, maybe TSLs. That sounds like crawlers not for sure. Possibly
Why?
something that cost, possibly TSLs.
Yeah, most likely crawlers, possibly TSLs. What were you going to ask?
I don't. Oh, nothing. It didn't make any sense after I thought about it. It was going to be TJ6 related. Once you comp cut it, doesn't that kind of like negate it? But then I realized the wheelbase was longer anyway. But now, actually, now that I think about it, it still does make sense. So you're taking a truck that's already longer and then comp cutting it and then probably not moving the wheelbase a whole lot? Or making it even longer than it was?
For what?
A comp cut LJ.
So a comp cut LJ, you'd be pushing the wheelbase back.
Right.
So you'd be going from 104 to like the magic 110 number or whatever.
And what's a stock TJ?
94. 93 and change.
Okay. So a comp cut TJ is probably right around where an LJ would be factory.
100 to 104, yeah.
Okay. I'm learning stuff, Doug. Look at me.
I'm listening.
I'm a Jeep guy now. I'm gonna start eating
Bye,
crap.
Tommy.
I'm doing Jeep things.
Bye. Going to get some KC barbecue fun. Yep. I approve of this message. See you later, man.
You've been excused. You're good.
John, you'll like that trans. I run it, or it's in my class 2 truck.
Yeah, mine too.
I did use underdrive in the rear, I believe, for a little bit more. So it was like, what, 26 or 27%?
Yeah. I have one in my C2 as well. RC Garage Guy Customs, what's going on? I heard you were gonna make it yesterday and then decided to do something else or something.
None of us got the Wheels of Fortune.
Nope. So now that we had the in-depth conversation about Jeeps, our square body's next.
Nope, we haven't finished Jeeps yet.
We can.
Old man of Mountain RC. LJ is the bigger bodied TJ, yes. Oh, well, longer, yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't even see that.
William said, I need to find,
Is that new? Is that new?
I think so,
Old Man of Mount RC? Nice.
maybe.
Good to have you, see you again, however.
Welcome.
Oh no, yeah.
William said he needs to find fender flares that will fit on it. I'm waiting for them to, I think your
Got some burgundy ones for sale. I'm good.
lids are about done.
I am going almost strictly 100% to Visions that are polished. So I'm probably going to end up selling all of my colored wheels here soon. Not all of them, but most of them. I'm going to keep these, which is what I'm doing now, putting Reef's wheels together with these Mickey Thompson Baja claws. And once those are together, I'll put them on there. And then that will eventually be going to a new home. I'm going to do a few more things to it. And then it will be taken off. I need to put it back together. The dash needs painted because it was not painted, but the vents were painted with like, I don't know, finger paint or something. Because I think they were meaning to paint the vents and they painted like everything. It has a 3D printed wheel that's not body worked at all or painted. It's just like this weird gray color. Let's see. Glenn says, square body, they're square and lame. Topic over, back to Jeeps. Okay, well, you're banned. Are all the spec RCs not tempting you? No, not really. I have a set of specs and I like them. It just, I don't know.
Jason, what am I correcting you about? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not sure.
We'll go out on limb and say, yes, you're wrong.
Ryan said, I was at work today and saw two really nice square body Suburbans. One was lifted light blue and gray, and the other was a square body Burb that was black and red. Nice.
Ryan also said that he's going to be building a new buggy off of a base camp builder's kit.
Just to know that.
Up a little bit further.
Oh, nice, dude.
Good evening, Logan.
Hi, Logan!
Hello, sir.
So has anybody made a panhard mount for the H10s yet?
I don't think so.
Not that I've seen.
Matt, your Tube Suburban gave me ideas for a tube chassis I have. Nice, I'm glad. I took that out yesterday and I freaking love it. It did as well as I had hoped, for sure. It needs a little bit of
Almost, Jason.
fine tuning. I went from 96s to 92s for the deluxes, which is just the rod end, and it lowered it a little, and it seemed really stable, but it also now rubs the hood, so that's kind of a problem. Because if I cut too much more of the hood, it's just going to be a flat panel
Flat.
with like an arch on the side.
Go ahead.
Oh, anyway, but William, if you need, I don't know, anything from me, just let me know, obviously.
Thanks, Logan. We have some more tweaks to do because it doesn't look quite right on camera, but
We're getting there. Where did the LJ fall in there?
so you're correct on the YJ 8795. TJs were 97 to 06, with the LJ being in there 04 to 06. And then JK started in 2007 and went to 2018. And then JL's started in 2019.
Jeep raining over there.
What's sad is I'm starting to
You're getting
retain-
there?
I'm starting to retain some of this. I didn't know LJs were only, what, 3 years?
Yeah.
4, 5, 6? Or what'd you say? Yeah, 4,
Yeah,
5, 6.
4 to 6. And one day, if I ever have enough money, I will buy a Rubahara, which was an LJ Rubicon Sahara, and it was in the khaki color that my LJ is. And they were like numbered and all sorts of cool shit.
Gotcha. Was that a factory option?
Yeah.
Or was it kind of like an RSSS where by optioning out you also got the Rubicon and the Sahara because they like overlapped, or was it like a actual option package you could get?
Well, I think it was an actual thing you could get because you either got the Rubicon or you got the Sahara.
Yeah. And the Rubicon is the top line, right?
It was originally, but it's more for like the off-road. It has the lockers and
Yeah. Wasn't the LJ the ones that were getting turned into brutes?
most of the brutes were just TJs.
2018 was a split year, Ding Dong says. I don't know. Cool.
Golden Eagle would have been CJs.
Yeah, Golden Eagles are CJs. I knew that. Why do we have the same dream Jeep? I don't. I want a Scrambler. Or an SJ.
Ooh, I'd like a Scrambler.
SJs are probably my favorite Jeep of all time. But the later ones. Not the early 60s ones with that weird fucking Studebaker looking front end. I don't like that one. Let's see. My father-in-law has a 51 Willys, way cooler than your Jeeps. Depends. But probably.
That's fair.
It's kind of a little different, but Doug finally speaks in this conversation.
Yeah, I'm just sitting over here minding my own business. I was like, I have no say in this because I am not a Jeep guy.
I'm not a Jeep guy.
I will take my TJ over 51 wheelies, but
Depends if it's a wagon. I don't know. If it's a wagon, that's still pretty damn cool. I'm not a huge fan of the pickups. Like, that just doesn't do much for me. But 51 Willys wagon, especially if it's like either really nice or like rust free but super patinaed, I'm in. They're all red though, I think. Designation for the Gladiator.
JT.
Yeah, it's JT. I don't know, my job bought back the first Scrambler his dad sold. It's really clean. That's pretty cool. Glenn, you're wrong again, but that's fine.
I miss my XJ.
You want another one?
Not for your price. Plus I like 4-wheel drive.
I have the axle.
It's not in it.
It's not in it, dude.
I have it.
That means I gotta work to make it 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
And I gotta find a transfer case.
No, I have that.
You have that too?
Yeah.
You got the whole spot, right?
Why don't you just do it then?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Come
Why
on,
don't-
winter's coming.
You know what we should do? This is something I've been thinking about a little bit. You guys like doing all this stuff. We, as a collective group, should now start a YouTube channel doing one-to-one stuff. The three of us. We all three have enough projects and shit that I think we could just totally all the time have enough content to do. We're already hanging out together. We're already out in the fucking heat. So, I mean, we might as well be doing cooler shit.
We're in an air-conditioned basement with,
Were we
with
yesterday?
fans on.
Were we yesterday? We can still do a live. We can talk about one-to-one stuff. And the nice thing that I've really thought about lately about one-to-one things, if I did it like with my wagon, is I can make a 15-minute video of me building a whole damn truck because it takes 3 seconds to put on half these parts. With a one-to-one channel, I buy a fuel pump and then we make a whole fucking hour-long video about putting fuel pump in, make fun of each other for a little bit, and then the video's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only. So with my 4-wheel drive swap, I wanted to do an actual SYE. It's just got a hack and tap Slip yoke eliminator.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I followed that one.
Yeah, I
'Cause I
got
did it.
nothing on that.
It currently just has a hack and tap. So you hack the splined end off,
And yes,
Which
And
is
the-
hard as hell.
and you drill the hole.
Derby car, do this. I understand
Okay.
that part. I know what a hack. They don't call it a hack and tap, but it's the same thing.
I mean, that's what you do. You hack it off and you tap it.
Well, they don't hack it as much as they just take the plate and then they tap the tail shaft and put it on.
Do you just run like square tube inside another square tube? So like when you're assaying,
They're
they're smashed way
They're
up.
splined usually. Yeah.
I've seen like square tube.
Yeah, some of them are. Some of them are square, some are triangle. Depends on, the person that's selling them and all that stuff. But yeah, those are called sliders.
Kinda sucks you can't put the pretty cap on the cap.
I know, right? My buddy Tony sent me a video of his car that's ready for Johnson County.
Oh yeah?
Yep. Sure.
Actually, we're gonna be going Friday.
Sounds really good. I don't know if he's running Friday or Saturday or both or what he's doing, but
We decided because I'm taking the boys, and actually Dee's gonna go too,
what?
and Pete.
Dang.
So we're gonna have a good time. We figured we're going Friday because all the cars are fresh Friday.
For the most part, yeah. I may go Friday by myself, and then the two older ones may go with me Saturday. I know Reese said she wanted to go. But Holden is usually about it until he's a early to bed, early to rise kind of fella.
Mhm.
So he
Same.
usually holds out until about 9:30, and then
Oh, yeah?
he's falling asleep in the bleachers. Lid's offering to just come get them both, kind of thing.
It's usually when I get grouchy. About 9:30.
I usually just wake up grouchy. But
Old man bedtime.
I've been doing it so long now that even on the weekends, I can stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm up by 8 o'clock at the latest. The absolute latest.
Doug, do you want to look through any of the parts?
No.
Okay.
Why would I?
I don't know.
Jason said, Glenn, what do you drive to BTC? Glenn said a JKU Sahara. And then Jason said, exactly. And then he said, I meant to type exactly, and the quick word put what? Exclude the what? I don't know what the hell they're arguing about. Tell a guy
I don't know that they're arguing.
Tell a guy that said Jeeps are so cool.
Tell a guy dude gets it.
Okay, so let's go back up. Dustin said it's a pickup, but has history from when it used to be the yard dog in his family's junkyard years and years ago. I guess that's cool. That makes it a little more sentimental, like it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess that's cool. Like, but I mean, I guess I could see where you would want to own that again. I don't really quite understand the whole like I want to buy my dad's old truck that I see on a couple pages all the time. I'm in a group. It's called like 70s, 80s, 90s lifted something or other, whatever. And I swear, at least one post a day is like, I'm trying. One of them was really interesting. It's like I'm trying to find my Papaw's old, whatever the hell. I have no VIN number. I know that in 1984 it was sold to somebody in Illinois. And that's all they have. This one guy went on there the other day, and it was like, I'm looking for my dad's old Ford. It's blue.
I've got it.
Yeah. Everybody was like, hey, you're a fucking retard.
Right.
Ryan said he'd be in to watch us do full-size things and watch our banter. Let's see. Glenn said, as someone who's owned Jeep, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, GMC, Chevy, Jeep is the most fun. Okay. Cool.
It depends on what you're doing.
William said, the Scrambler sits in our used car building, makes me cry a little every time I go look at it because it just sits. Has not been on the road in 16 years. Damn.
Wow.
Sounds like my Jeep.
Sounds like my Dodge. The Unlimited had more cabin space. Now we're just talking about Jeep stuff. I don't care anymore.
So talking about full size stuff, these guys know, but my wagon is running now. And I am super excited about that.
My wagon is not running because it's not ready yet. But then Robert hit me up the other day and was like, hey, I really hate the air intake temperature sensor in the bottom of this intake. And I was like, okay, what do you want to do? He's like, well, it came with a bung, so let's just weld the bung into the intake tube. And I'm like, that's fair, other than the fact that I bought a $28 adapter to go from M12 to 1/8 inch NPT to put this sensor on under the intake specifically, but you know, like that's fine.
It's pocket change, right?
Yeah. Must have talked about it in the other chat. I didn't know it was running out. Yeah. It was in the Indiana people, West Virginia sucks dicks chat.
Oh, that one.
Jason said also, I'm down for one-to-one stuff, and hearing the amount of profanity that would come from the three of you after you slip and bust your knuckles on something metal. You know what's wild would be, at first, without it being monetized, there would be no watching any, like, watch what you say kind of thing. Just,
Gloves are off.
you can't get demonetized, there is no advertisements, just fucking going nuts. What did he say? I'm not trying to find the yellow Jeep my dad never had. Would like to never restore it. I just, like, I don't get it. I don't know. I mean, I guess I do, but I don't.
I mean, you don't ever be like, I really wish I had dad's.
I used to drive my dad's first Samurai. My cousin has it now.
Say Sammy.
Yeah, my cousin has it now, I believe. He lost the title and the top rotted, and then he set it in like a cow barn and it rained in it, and it's basically a rusty piece of shit now. So it would barely be a good trail truck if you like made a Zuggy out of it.
I mean, you can do that.
Call crawl. How do you guys? We do. I was wondering if this was happening tonight, messaging you from my garage door truck because I still have another hour's worth of work to do. That sounds terrible. Working is overrated, sir. Go home. Let's see. Maple Matt really dislikes Jeeps. Metric Matt
It's not that he dislikes them.
he dislikes Toyotas and he likes giving Jordan a hard time.
Yes. Like everyone else.
No, that's not true.
What are these wheels and tires for?
They're going on that Pajero so that it can go to someone else's house. I'll probably put it up for sale in October. It'll sit at my house until tax time next year when people have money again, and then it can leave. But I want to at least have it done and out there. I drove it. I had my experience with it. Time to move on.
William Chandler says the only car he'd love to have is his dad's '67 Plymouth GTX with a 426 Hemi.
Shit.
I mean, I'd be alright with that.
My very first, like, actual real girlfriend, her dad had a 67 GTX. It didn't have a Hemi in it, but it, I think it was a 440 car. It was white, and the whole time we dated for 2 years, it sat in his garage, and I work with him now, and he told me that he sold it X amount of years ago, whatever the hell. And then I have a friend, one of my Derby friends actually, used to have a 60, I think it was a 67, GTX in his driveway. It was also white, but supposedly wasn't the same car.
Glenn said he would like to trade you this Leif built for.
You sure can.
The
You can
Miller
have
Bear.
this one and or the red one. Oh, for the Miller Bear? Ooh, I don't know about that. Man, if there was one buggy I wouldn't want that you built, that's probably the one. What's your number and address, Glenn, so we can send it to you? Would never think about sending your dog poop in the mall. I never said such a thing. Yeah. Glenn, if you're interested in it, you're definitely, just let me know. In all honesty, I would just like the money that I paid for it, at BTC, even though I've put probably $40 worth of paint on it and spent 6 hours fixing it, cause the previous or maybe original owner didn't do such a good job.
John says Rotary would never give you a hard time.
I appreciate that.
William says we
Nice.
found it 20 years ago, but the people didn't want to sell it. Probably scrapped by now.
I don't know. A Hemi GTX is still worth money. Has always been worth money. I don't know if it's scrapped. It's probably sitting in some guy's yard.
Swampers RC, good evening.
Heyo!
Hello?
Like super swampers, you know what I mean?
Swampers.
Swamp.
Swampers.
Glenn said he'll have his people get with your people and figure it out.
Okay. This one has twisted fab rear leaves on the back as well, and pricey's on all four corners. It's set up a little differently than my red one. This one has a NOD2, I believe. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that has an NOD2 and a yellow jacket. And it has.
Can't confirm the yellow jacket.
Yeah, it does have a yellow jacket. I don't know that much. I think it has a Silent Assassin or an S2 Deluxe. It's painted some sort of Toyota black that like messed up, but now looks really faded, and I kind of like it. The
Toyota things.
chassis is green, like emerald green over black, so you can barely tell until it's out in the sun. It's really cool. I just
Don't need two of them.
I am just looking around my garage, realizing that there are things that I haven't driven in over 2 years probably, and this is not really jumping out at me to go take it somewhere, so I need to get down. I am, however, down to around the number I was trying to get to as far as trucks that I own.
75.
I'm lower than that, actually. Thank you very much.
William said it was rough when they found it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine. Especially if it's just been sitting. It's one slam the blazer. Yes, it is. Thank you.
Two less common questions. What did you guys get in TOF, and will a Fusion Pro fit in a VFD? I also need to know how much your TOF weighed. That's a very important thing to know, apparently. Especially if you're stupid.
I don't think a Fusion Pro will fit in a VFD.
Nope. I heard you gotta cut the skid in half and then quarter
yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah. And remove the spur gear.
Huh?
Remove the spur gear.
Oh, yeah. You put the pinion where the spur is and the spur where the pinion is.
It works better that way.
Yeah, they go faster that way. That's how I got more speed out of my TOF Phoenix. Well, just to recap real fast, like it is, I guess, positive that we've had 3 or 4 confirmed viewers if we start a 1-to-1 channel, which has been crossing my mind. So, because I am
Where is this taking place?
all 3 of our places. We can work on my car at my house. We can work on my car on Robert's house. We could work on the TJ or your XJ here or wherever. I mean, we're just going to be using... We could do cleaner style where everybody just has a phone and we just send
Just videos. And
videos to, you know, whatever. It doesn't have to
So
be
Matt's
crazy.
buying us new iPhones. Cool.
Matt
Sweet.
never said that, and you have an iPhone that's brand new, right?
That's besides the point.
Okay, thought so.
mine's like 2 years old right now. And it's not right.
Scott said he would watch. I honestly, like, I don't know how to say that without being kind of a dildo, but like a lot of it is just whether people would want to watch you do something. Like, I wouldn't assume that the 3 of us are not boring. You know, we are part of the cool kids club at the local comp scene where people hate us for having friends.
William says Jordan's Jeep will get finished.
I like working on other people's stuff. For whatever reason, I don't like working on my own stuff sometimes. It's like if it's mine, I have to worry about how everything's coming out. You know what I'm saying? If I'm working on Jordan's stuff and I'm just like, okay, well, this is the part he bought and I'm going to put it on. Now, whether it works, that's your problem. All I'm doing is just installing it.
You know how many times I like second guess myself
Oh,
running lines like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, is this going to be in the way in the future? Or,
Yeah.
hey, I need to wrap that.
Yep.
Just
None of that. Just bolt and go. Chop and weld and
Oh, Swamper said he would watch.
there you go. I don't drive anymore, but I might tune in because I watch a bunch of. We all three watch a bunch of 1-to-1 channels. Well, yeah.
Tell the guy just says, I want to see more of Doug's comments on Element RCs posted in RC 4-wheel drive only for sale groups. I try to make it a point to say something in every one of my C now.
See something, say something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've even contacted people, it's like, just let me delete people. It's like, I don't care to have any other power, but just if it's not for the group, it's not supposed to be there.
The problem is you
Delete.
can't do that. You either give someone damn near full execution of everything, or they get nothing. There's no like in IT you'd have like groups where like you have like write and read of, you know, one part or whatever, and then Jordan has permissions and I would have permissions. Like it's just not like that.
Yeah.
The only thing you can do is, since you guys are moderators in my group and I'm the admin, I can control like if I want to shut the group down or stuff like that, but that's really the only thing I can do that you guys can't do. You guys can't boot me out, basically. Can't have a hostile takeover.
Power in the numbers.
I'll figure it out.
Come on with it. That would be the final kick to just get me to say the hell with it and go build my wagon.
Kit 28, hello. Says, thanks to RC drones and quadcopters, RC helicopters are almost dead, so glad we can still enjoy RC cars.
Glenn said if you like working on other people's stuff, I'll send you a big ass box of shit that needs built. I told you 1,000 times already, you are more than welcome. I got donations for you also, by the way. At the
I'm not
comp.
building your buggy a second time.
Yeah, I'm not building your junk because you're too retarded to do it, but I'll build kids some trucks.
If that buggy's not built before October,
Kicking
I'm
you
going
in
to
the
kick you in the
dick.
junk.
In the dick. While you're sleeping.
And then again when you wake up.
Yes.
That should have been the simplest build that you had.
Retard ass can't figure out links.
Jason said, I want to see more comments calling people out on their BS, like Vanquish wheels for sale that damn sure aren't
Yes, I
Vanquish.
saw that too.
Well, what
I
sucks
think these
is...
are, yeah.
What sucks is you do that, and some people are like, yeah, I was going to say something, but I didn't. Okay, well, why are you leaving me out here by myself, for one?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got other people going, well, it really doesn't matter. There's just wheels for sale, right? No, that's the point of the whole damn group.
Yeah. Vanquish
RC 4-wheel drives only. Vanquish for sale trade.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to see your TRX4 or your Cross Emo or your fucking... What is that? Something legendary or whatever the hell. I don't want to see that shit. I joined a Vanquish group to see Vanquish trucks. I joined a RC 4-wheel drive group to see RC 4 drives. I don't want to see all the rest of that stuff. I don't want to see your 6x6. I sure as hell don't give a shit about your 8x8. I don't want to see your fucking mega truck.
I still want a beast too.
I know you do.
Also, you guys probably can't see this from the camera, but the number of marks.
Oh my god.
I knew
this
where this
driver-
is going as soon as you picked that up.
This thing has been a hammer more times than it's been a driver. Holy shit. And it's not like a little tink tink.
Nah.
Get in there. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Is what it is.
Surprised you don't cut your finger.
Dude,
using it.
there's a sliver there. You better watch yourself. Shit. Yeah, that's thoroughly used.
Kit 28 said, "Thank you for the warm welcome." Of course.
You're welcome. We're a little nicer than we appear on the
Yeah.
outside.
Stay and hang out. We like to have a good time.
We do fun RC things.
Glenn said, "It's not as simple as bolting stuff in. I overcomplicated it because it has to be perfect, or I'll hate it."
No, I don't think that's what it
Glenn,
was.
I've tried to give you your money back several times.
I think actually you're wrong, and all, 4 or 5 of us, however many people were there, were like, hey, you're trying to bolt this together with a bunch of garbage ass bullshit. Your axial link, fucking China rod end shit. The tool Matt uses as a hammer for 100. Pretty much.
Swampers, if I'm looking at 4-wheel drive only, I'm shopping for a 4-wheel drive. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't want to see
That's
your fucking
the
element.
thing. But I relate it to how many Fairmont pages are you on?
2.
Okay, right? So if someone posts a Mustang on your Fairmont page, Do you not do the same thing? Go, this is not a Mustang page.
I do.
There's 9,000 bazillion other Mustang pages.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the same way about the third gen A bodies. That's
Okay.
a very niche. Like I joined this group to see this stuff. People are like, this is my Camaro. I know it's not the same, but they share the same front suspension parts. I could not give less of a shit about your second gen Camaro.
Yep.
Like if it's in my Chevelle, Grand Am, Cutlass, Regal, whatever Century group, like I don't care. It may be super cool, but you're posting in the wrong damn place. I don't want to go in. I don't want it.
Oh no.
But what sucks is, then you got people, old dudes, honestly. They're like, it's a cool car, brother. Just say he's got a cool car. Oh, because then there's no point in having a dedicated group for what we're doing.
Yeah.
You might as well just say cool car group. As long as it's a cool car, it's welcome.
Also, this kind of reminded me of a topic that I need you to talk to Haley about.
Oh boy.
And it's Clibbins.
Oh jeez.
What about Clippins?
What are you laying down?
Exactly. So, I forget what day we were driving somewhere, and I said something about the Clibbins and had to lay her down, and
Yeah.
Barb went flying.
Lay down my hog.
It's Crank Your Hog.
So now,
I'm gonna lay down my hog.
so I kind of
Apparently
explained.
she's listening.
Yeah.
no shit.
But I told her, I said, the next time Matt's over, you need to ask him about the Clibbins.
Yeah, I had to explain it to Lid too.
Most of Glenn's links are hardcore or VP. Not important.
Sure. They sure all look like stock 10.3 links, but that's whatever.
Bill says, but is it a cool car?
I mean,
Probably not.
sometimes. A lot of them in those groups. I mean, okay, so my third gen A body groups consist of the 5 or 6 people I'm friends with that I would consider like us. They have a Malibu, Chevelle, something. It's generally LS swapped, or it's kind of cool, whatever. Then 70% of the group is feathered mullets that think it's 1996 and think that those cars should still be $400 in a junkyard and still be completely clean.
Oh,
And,
those are the same people that are in XJ groups.
yeah, double
Yeah.
hump heads and hop a Coke can, kind of thing, whatever. Those guys.
Nice.
And the other 10% or so are dudes building them into big wheel cars and have a lot of money. And then the two groups fight each other about, I really want a super clean, nice car. Some of the guys that I would say would build a big wheel car, whatever. And then they can somewhat meet on that level, but somehow one of them will do something that the other one doesn't like. Or you got old fucking Steve over here that graduated in 1974 that wants 14-inch wide tires on the back and wants it to sit like this, but also makes fun of squatted trucks because they're low in one side and high in the other, which is the dumbest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life because it's just backwards of what you like. So, and then there's just 7 of us in the middle. It's like you're watching your mom and dad fight and you're just like, you guys are dumb. You're just watching it. I remember back in 1990.
Speaking of lowrider trucks, did you see the 164?
Speaking of lowrider
You
trucks?
did. You did mention it.
I did.
Did you see the 164 scale truck with the dancing bed?
Jeffries, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I showed Jordan yesterday, I think, right? Didn't I show you
Yes.
the Red Cat? Yeah. I showed Jordan the Red Cat yesterday. We decided.
I was so excited to see it.
We voted on a color for the Founders Edition, and the color that they showed us and said, hey, we'll paint it this color, is not the color that they have on the truck now.
I would want my money back.
I will be be less upset because I'm painting over it probably if it's this color, because it's not good. It's
Just not
they
good.
swear that it's just the camera and in person it looks better, but I
William,
think go ahead.
William was saying, so the same people in Dodge Charger groups.
Yeah, probably. Well, there's Charger people.
Yep. Rake is good. Squat is bad.
Rape is good.
Whoa!
Is that what he said?
No.
Rake!
Oh,
Rake.
With a K!
Rake.
Whoa!
Let's clear that one up real quick.
I was gonna say, I was like, hey, no, whoa.
No.
I mean, it is West Virginia and all, but damn.
Unsolicited cousin sex.
Also, not to bring us all the way back to Jeep things, but
Jesus.
check out the gibbets or whatever I got for my birthday.
Giblets or whatever the
Yeah,
hell.
whatever they are.
I'm gonna call them giblets now.
For my Crocs. It's a little Jeep and a duck.
Cool.
Cool giblets, dude.
Thanks. And then this one. Got the American flag. America.
America.
Fuck yeah. Those are my Crocs. Turn in your man card immediately.
Who?
Glenn told me, I assume because I
Wear Crocs.
either have Crocs or they have giblets on them.
Well, it depends how you wear it. Do you put them in 4-wheel drive mode?
Not around the house.
Okay.
Lock him in.
Now Jordan needs the headlights for his shoes.
That's what they said.
No, no. That's what Doug said.
Oh, well, I don't
And
know.
Matt's like, I don't want to.
Don't include me in that.
Yes, my Crocs are 4-wheel drive. They're selectable. So, and there's some paint on them from
Paint?
the remodel. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is that where you get paid from?
Yep.
Crazy.
But Crocs are like the ultimate house shoe.
I don't like them.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. But I also don't like anything basically but tennis shoes and boots. So I hate flip flops with a passion.
So what do you wear?
shoes. The answer is
I'm-
shoes.
Always shoes.
the answer is barefoot, boots, shoes.
Oh, no.
What do I mow in? Shoes. Different shoes. I work in boots and shoes. I wear shoes on a daily basis. I wear shoes out to the garage. I wear shoes to the beach and the pool. The answer is shoes. Shoes are the answer.
The duck. The duck is too much for Glenn, I guess.
Okay.
So I didn't buy them. It was a birthday present. I also didn't put them on. I was cooking dinner, and Haley's like, here's your birthday present, and then put them on while they're still on my feet, and you have to like press them in real far.
Smashing toes. Like, fuck.
You know, that sounds like a Haley thing to do, honestly.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, that sounds.
Tell the guy who said he's so happy you found a Yoda Axle Swap Jeep group. Good people.
So, shoes. Yes, William, you are correct.
These are shoes. Crocs are
Ooh,
shoes.
that's
They're
a
footwear.
stretch.
They're footwear.
I'll give it footwear, but not shoes.
They're not shoes.
They're comfy.
Tennis shoes, or as Bill calls them, teeny boppers.
No.
That's what he calls them. Just saying.
Well,
The only thing I have that is even remotely different would be, I don't even remember what they're called. They're almost like Hey Dudes, but they're cheap. And I got them at Goodwill for like $4, and I wore them once around the house. I was like, don't like that.
more close to a sandal.
Yep. See?
Raff, what's up, boys? Where's the fish? The fish is over there on the fish tank.
Yep. Where it belongs.
Who was it? Somebody said I should put the fish in the fish tank. So the other fish could like swim in and out of its mouth and shit.
Crocs or foam sandals. I like it.
That's fine.
Swamper RC said flip flops, cowboy boots, or slip on sneakers. Yeah. Almost, I had. They RIP yesterday. I had one pair that I actually tied, but the ones I'm wearing now that my wife absolutely despises, and the other ones, they are permanently tied, double knotted, and then loose enough to where I can slip them on and off.
I don't mind my Crocs.
I don't like them. My kids all love them.
In fact, I bought them as just like around the house shoes.
Yeah.
But you know,
I don't like the squeak.
I've been to the
That
store
really
with them.
drives me nuts. Oh god, no. I don't like flippity flops because I feel like I have to curl my toes to keep
Yep.
them on. I don't like.
Yes.
I don't like.
And
that
I don't
part.
like things between my toes.
Yeah. So there's that. Son of a bitch. Oh, there we go.
What all you got over there, Doug?
Yeah, Douglas. What is that? What kind of?
This was a start of a pro.
That's it. Okay. And then.
And then it sat a lot.
So it wasn't safe.
No,
So what do you play basketball in?
not Crocs.
Tennis shoes. Well, I don't really play basketball to begin with.
Yeah, Jason, at what point did you look at me and think, this guy plays basketball?
That's a fair question. Oh, I bet Jordan plays a lot of ball.
We do have a basketball goal in the driveway.
You do. I've almost hit it a few times.
Yeah, because my brother was stupid and put it in years ago.
The one that lives here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's convenient. Now we can play with it, huh? Only took 12 years to make the full circle.
He's come back to play.
Yeah. If the wife hates them, they've got to be perfect. You know what's funny is my wife hates them. She calls them my rainbow shoes. They're actually tie-dyed. And I went to Vegas.
Fucking Jason.
Everyone loved them. Like, as soon as I stepped out of my room going through the casino and the hotel, I had 5 people tell me at least every trip I made that they liked my shoes. My wife hates these things. The ones I wore yesterday, she used to hate, but she hates these more. She called them my fire and ice shoes because they're blue and red. Yeah. The first time I met you, I figured you played horse or some shit. So I'm wearing the Rainbow Warrior shoes today. Yes, sir.
I think Jason's talking about baseball now.
Doug,
Power guard.
Doug point guard, Matt power forward, and Jordan center.
It's baseball, right?
That's basketball. I know. Okay. Just, I know enough about sports to know that much. Yeah, Glenn, the Rainbow Warriors are my daily shoes. I should probably wash the mud off the boots that I wore to BTC and condition them. Is it 8:30 already?
It is. It's after 8:30.
The light, it's so friggin' light outside that I never would have guessed.
Shit.
Yeah, shit, it still looks like noon. What did Jason say in straight people language? Oh, I get it. He's calling Jason gay. Hi!
Doug, I would help, but
Don't get up, I'll get it.
The bunny is out of clippings. He needs some more clippings to lay on.
No, there was a guy across from my physical therapy, and he was like,
cranking his hog right in front of her.
no, he was,
What?
no, he was blowing like
Whoa.
a mountain of clippings right into the road, right at every car.
Yeah.
So I sent Jordan a text or a snap about it.
That's a little snippy snap. Dang old damn clippings.
The bunny does think that I'm bringing her dinner.
Yeah.
Well,
She
you
can
did.
tell it's me coming down the stairs.
You did bring a plate of things down, and
I know,
like,
and then not give her
fuck
anything.
you, rabbit.
She heard the clink of the plate on the table. And,
I know, look at her. She's fucking staring at us.
yeah, she's got her ears up. It's like, well, still bitch.
I'm gonna go get her dinner.
What's clippings? Are you serious?
Oh my god.
Ryan said I can't stand wearing flip flops because that thing that goes betwixt your. I love this. Betwixt your toes.
I told Haley years ago
Not
that
walking in.
the
Yeah.
only thing that's going between my toes is fuzz.
I was real interested in what was getting ready to come out of your face. The only thing that's going between my toes is butter.
It's weird.
I know it's weird. Believe me, I'm aware.
Jason told Glenn to just have your sister or girlfriend decipher it for you.
Sounds like you know the dude that with the dude with the
What?
The dude with the deep voice that does the like Ford F-150 commercials.
Oh, Sam Elliott? Is that who it is?
Have you ever had butter between your toes?
Hold the fuck up. So Glenn is trying to give me shit about my Crocs, and this motherfucker has toe shoes.
Yeah, that's a good point. Sounds good to me. I'm wearing my toe shoes to Rocktober. I've heard those are really good for your feet, honestly. They help your toes do natural toe things, and they spread your feet out.
Natural toe.
Yeah, your toes are supposed to be like your hands, like real wide. But once we started wearing once we started wearing shoes, we started messing up the way that our feet work.
Good evening, Crystal.
So, Glenn, do you really not know what clippings are and know about cranking your hog and hoss and stuff?
Laying her down.
Well, how to lay her down? No, that's all one word.
It's
By the way.
not part of a country song.
How to lay her down. Cow racing. Butter between your toes would probably go well on OnlyFans. Fair enough.
I'll have to try it.
Joshua Har said hello, Jello all. I do like Jello. What's your favorite kind of Jello?
I don't like Jello.
This motherfucker. What'd you just?
I said,
I don't eat Jello. Fucking communist.
What kind of friend is?
Where's your Nazi flag?
right there.
Oh. Oh, it's over there. It's behind the light.
I like orange.
I like orange. Do you like Jello pudding?
It's alright.
Or Jello pudding pop.
I still. He's a Jello pudding.
What is wrong with Telegrated?
He's Canadian. Jordan, you'll wake up with your feet inside Jello. Shoes squeeze your feet in an artificial way. Yeah, Swamper was right. Your feet are not supposed to. They're not supposed to do that. Your Kia said it's ding ding slang for grass clippings. What it is they're making fun of boomers on motorcycles, basically. All the like guys with the what are the shirts that say like only badasses are welders and they have like the skulls and flames? It's making fun of those guys. And the female version of that is I have an awesome blue collar welder husband, so don't mess with me, or whatever those stupid shirts say. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No? You do, right? Blue collar wife. My husband will fuck you in the mouth, or some shit.
Alrighty.
Jello's gross. Jello pudding all day. What? Crystal. Anyway, so
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
probably
I don't like it either.
what? You don't like ice cream? You are
Oh,
kicked
see,
out of the
my
factory
number
club.
one mint chocolate chip.
I do like mint chocolate chip a lot. I like the banana cream pie too from what is that, Bluebell? The one with the cow on it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That makes really good ice cream.
Give Jordan Mama cream pie.
Ha ha!
There it is.
There it is. Double time. Just like I give your mom double time.
Butter betwixt your toes is gross.
Do you hear me, Brandon? Just like I give your mom.
Glenn said, okay, it's like 97.452% of West Virginia.
Yeah, probably, honestly. Cranking your hog and clippings and
And your dad is with me.
Calling
Not
everybody
much
hoss.
of a fan of ice cream.
That's stupid.
I don't know that I believe that.
Doug, what are you doing with the
Ice cream is awesome.
I don't-
HD44s?
Yeah, what you gonna do there?
I'm-
Put them
I'm-
under the buggy?
Build them.
Gonna build a buggy?
It's gonna be a truggy.
Same thing. Potato, tomato.
I'm taking the last four-door Toyota cab I have.
For more horse?
Yes, absolutely.
This is Matt over here at 4 Doors for More Horse.
So it's gonna be four-door Toyota truggy, with HDs.
I want some of that banana pudding moonshine. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, bud.
We
Well,
should
now
just buy a case of it.
we're not going to be so close to the liquor store, so we're going to have to figure something else out. You know what's really going to suck is if our Airbnb is not on that side of town. Because then we lose all of our restaurants, we lose the liquor store.
I mean, there's not really sides of town.
In town, I guess.
There is town.
Yeah. Town.
Fair
little
enough.
little town.
Scott said, I'm thinking of buying a new bike and spending the rest of the summer out west so I can crank my hog to one of those Clemens. Fair enough, my friend. Fair enough. There will be no Clemens out west. You'd have to deal with tumbleweeds, though. That's a heck of a. That's a super Clemens.
Yeah, don't lay her down, house.
That's a super Clemens ball. You definitely lay her down on tumbleweed.
Yeah, every once in a while, I will tell Haley something funny like that, and it's just stuck there, and she will repeat it constantly.
Apple pie moonshine is the best. And I mean,
Well, so are you talking like
good.
legit moonshine?
yeah, that's a big difference too.
Because we're talking about the Old Smoky.
Yeah,
Also,
Old Smoky.
Yeah.
And the banana pudding one is delicious.
So I don't know, Swampers. I don't know how long you've been here or watched or whatever. Teleguided is from Canada, and he came down to Beat the Creek with us and discovered apparently liquor in general, American style liquor. But also, he had never had the moonshine, the mass-produced style moonshine. Found the, what was that, strawberries and cream and the banana cream pie, and I thought he was gonna start cranking his hog with maple syrup splooging her out or something.
Strawberries and cream was pretty
Yeah.
top notch too.
He was amazed, very excited. Butter pecan ice cream for the win, hell yeah.
The butter pecan moonshine was pretty good too.
Yeah. I like butter pecan stuff.
That was the other one that I bought that I didn't think I bought, so I drank Doug's.
Mhm.
He did.
Yeah.
Swamper says no, that's different. Yeah, yeah. There's definitely a difference, especially if you've had both. There is definitely a difference in the mass-produced versus the stuff you got to buy off Glenn's family,
Sister cousin.
sister, cousin, brother, mother, father, brother, sister,
Motherfucker.
grandma, aunt, grandma.
Aunt grandma.
I don't even know if that's possible, but it sounded good. Yeah. I'll tell you what, some of the best stuff I ever had was one time a guy that I knew had taken peach juice out of the can, like basically just chucked the peaches, and mixed peach juice and white grape juice in with the straight moonshine that he had. Shit, that was good. That was delicious.
Delicious.
Got a lot of Uncle Fathers out there. Ryan said, I like putting butter pecan of Old Smokies and Old Smokies butter pecan in my coffee on mornings on the weekends. Damn. Red Raff said, remember the show Moonshiners? Bunch of Crocs, wasn't it? That's a good point. Run around the woods in Crocs. Which, now that I think about it, is kind of dangerous. Because when you're down there, that's with like timber rattlers and cottonmouths and...
Was he saying that it was a bunch of Crocs? Or like the whole show is
It's
fake?
a crock.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good point.
It was. Also, Swamper said real moonshine will get your attention.
Yes. Yes, it will.
Yeah, I don't know that I would mess with
I like it. But I'm a fan of that experience. The guy I used to live with before I met Lyd, he and I used to,
What color are those wheels?
black. They just got stupid, ugly ass rings on them.
See, I've said them before. They're not.
They're black.
They're like a dark gray.
They're black.
Is that what you see, Jordan?
They almost look purple.
Well, they're probably just old school anodized shit. Anyway, we used to take shots of Everclear with orange juice. Basically, like super screwdrivers.
Yeah, Glenn, what Jason said. No alcohol, firearms, or drugs.
Dumbass.
Well, we don't have to take it to Rocktober. We just take it back to the Airbnb. Duh.
Everybody's around.
Yeah.
Are those VP rings? No.
Yeah.
Are they?
The back is definitely a different shade than the front.
Well, I'll tell you what. That's something for whoever wants to buy them to figure out too.
Are those limited edition? That's
They are now.
First of all, I am not a snitch. Because
Well, he said Jason, or she said Jason's a snitch.
I saw Jay and ended in
Orton.
yeah. My bad.
Sounds like you were already feeling guilty. Jordan's no snitch.
Because they get stitches.
Yep. I only surround myself friend-wise with people that can keep a secret. Now, my wife, on the other hand, she's got a big-ass mouth. She'll tell.
That's why I'm not friends with
Yeah. She'll tell. On me.
That's where you're going.
No.
Bye, Swampers. Have a good night.
See you later, man. I've always told her if I ever did something illegal, she'll never know because she's got a big-ass mouth.
Glenn, will you stop
No joke,
saying
dude.
shit that I have to approve?
Brother. So what do you think about the Turbonero?
Not a fan.
I think it's stupid too. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Cletus's new helicopter-powered Camaro.
Oh,
It's got a Boeing turbine in it, and it has some sort of brake that goes into like a Turbo 400 or something like that with a shaft. It's very
I
weird.
don't watch this shit anymore.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck him. Then, I like all the other stuff he's doing. I mean, obviously I like Lumberjack just because it's very relatable to me, but I started watching Tom's Fab. Shit. Resto Fab? Tom's Resto Fab or something like that? I can't remember. It's this kid, he's not very old, but he started a muffler company and he's really into first gen Mustangs and some random shit. He actually did a bubble Caprice wagon. Yeah. And put side pipes on it and then put like 22s on it, I think. And it was a slow turd, but okay. Message automatically held for review. Put user in timeout.
My type.
Ditches for changed system.
I think he got into his moonshine.
Just pause. Just take a big pause. Alright.
Yeah, he said, fuck it, don't approve it then. So I hit it.
Can I have my Pajero? Alright. Who wants to do a Mailbox Monday live? Anyone? I got a couple boxes over here, and I don't remember what's in two of them.
Those are always the good ones.
Yeah, I know one's from Mitten, and I know one thing it has, but I don't remember what else I bought from him.
No, Glenn, we didn't put you in timeout,
Sounds like a good time.
even though we should just remove you.
Block. Alright, let me put all my stuff up. We'll do it. Let's see here. Oop.
Glenn said do it. Scott said let's do it.
Okay.
John said sounds good.
Alright. Hang on.
Your Kia said nah, I'm good.
Sounds like
Jason said next.
Yeah. Oh. Then we... Shall we yeet it at Doug?
Huh?
Did you not watch? Oh, you didn't see
I
it.
just sent it to
You
you.
just sent it to me.
So, go ahead.
So Jordan starts taking a video, says say hi or tell Matt hi or whatever, and Brandon sitting over goes hi, and Haley goes hi. And I'm Matt Bowman and this is my junk or something like
My
that.
YouTube channel or
My
something
YouTube
like
channel.
that.
She takes a box and just goes next and flings it right into Brandon's head. Just smashes him with
It was a spray paint can lid.
Oh, that would
And,
have.
she's just sitting there and she's like, "Hi, I'm Matt Bullman and this is my YouTube channel. Next."
Yeets it at his melon. It was kind of funny.
And as somebody who does not watch Bullman, had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Did your new Impact CG? I don't know. I still haven't opened it either. I am, like, when I said I'm really far behind on Mailbox Monday stuff, I am really far behind. The box looks good. That's really, and with me trying to do things differently to where I'm not just opening random stuff, I can't really, I don't know, tell.
Why are we on 3 different screens, Glenn?
Because he said he has 4 different usernames, 4 different accounts.
Oh, that's kind of
I don't know.
Thanks, Glenn.
So we really only have, what, 27, 28 people?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, technically, the 3 of us are also watching, so
that's
we're down
true.
to like 22
Yeah.
at this point.
Numbers are doing.
Thanks for the 12 of you watching.
Yeah. Boosting those views, bro. Well, I appreciate it.
Them rookie numbers.
Yeah, Ryan, I'll get to it. I have some other stuff, but like I said before, man, right now, like, it's so hot out there. All I've got to do to get like 2 or 3 videos ready now is go out and take those pictures of the B-roll cuts, and I don't want to do it. I just flat out don't want to do it. It's so damn hot out in my garage. I try to take enough pictures to keep my channel members at least semi happy and post some stuff there, but past that I am just not interested. I had my 4-foot fan on, my tiny box fan thing, and then a stand fan like that on Saturday, and I was out there basically just leaking while I was building that buggy. It was like whatever it is outside here, add 20 degrees, and that's what it's like inside my garage. Probably pretty lovely.
Yeah.
It's fucking hot.
Yeah, it was hot the other day when I stopped by.
Yeah. That actually looks pretty good. Doesn't really match the green anymore, but that's not my problem. I like it. For sale. Coming your way, Glenn.
First sell.
I'm gonna take my receiver out of it though.
Jason said you need a swamp cooler out there.
I don't. It wouldn't help. It needs insulation. It's fucking toasty.
Jeff Morrison, good evening.
Oh, hello.
Is that a new name?
I believe so.
Welcome. Welcome.
I wish I knew what sound a whale made.
You guys seen U-571? Or no? What's the one with the diesel submarine that they have to do like play war games with? He makes whale sounds. One of the guys makes a whale sound.
Okay.
Dory also
Dory.
makes
Yeah.
whale sounds.
Alright. So this is from a guy that I
Periscope. Yep.
found on the Book of Faces. Actually, Jordan, I believe, sent this to me.
He's good at that.
I got another scale motor. This one's kind of messed up. It was cheap.
Dang, it's got a whole nother. Oh no, that's just
No.
Yeah,
just
it
the
was
bottom.
it was cheap. This motor mount is foobard. But honestly, I really just needed the oil pan for my other one, which is this motor was actually cheap enough with
down periscope.
with the Holley valve covers that I could take this oil pan off of it,
Thanks, Brandon.
throw this in my scale garage on a motor stand, and still not care. Be completely worth it. So got that. Came with an intake, and then it also came with these dual shock tower boys that I don't know what I'm going to put these on, but I have them now. And I'm apparently building a lot of TF2s collecting. So I got that.
Well, for sheep as you gave, or sheep as you got those, I'll pay you for those and put them on my K10.
Oh, that's sorry. I don't think I want to get rid of them.
Glenn said Monday night special, Monday night live special, Mamba X ESC for $75 ship.
Dang.
Who shows this?
Yeah, that's not the platform, sir. Don't know where you're coming from, but. Alright, so I got that.
This is only Red Cat's only page.
Yeah, douchebag. Alright. I'm gonna eat another cookie real quick.
Scott also said, as a longtime channel member, I am fully satisfied with your output of content.
Good deal.
Tell a guy that said Mailbox Monday from In a Garage Cold Plunge. Some Canadian bullshit there.
You know what sucks? By the time I got the cold plunge full, it'd be hot.
It's probably like, what is that, like 20, 22 degrees?
Hot. I bet it's every bit of 40 degrees in there.
Whew. Scott said, any headers to run into the firewall?
I forgot about that.
Nope, not yet. That'll be my next build. Alright. Now I got this. I don't know what the hell this is. It's from a dude named Bill Shields from Ravenswood, West Virginia. Now I know what this is. This is from Ding Dong.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I recognize the other name.
I don't remember what I got from him though.
Jason said, as a short-time watcher, I am not satisfied with the lives this past month.
That sucks. If I made more than $3 an hour making all these videos and stuff, I would probably care more. Tell you the truth.
Jason, I'll let you tell my wife that she needed to hurry up with this remodel
Yeah.
down here.
Yeah. I'm not going to.
I'm not responsible for any injuries.
What do we have? I honestly don't remember what I even bought from him.
No peanuts, so you're in good
No,
shape.
no peanuts. Oh, I bought Axles.
Yeah, he said Axel had this.
Forgot.
Oh yeah, those are the ones he was going to sell me, and then
That's right.
message you.
Somehow.
Tried to triple the price on them.
Yeah, that's right. Because I supposedly made an offer when I thought they were complete axles, and he was gonna let me just dick myself because I'm stupid, and we're really good friends and everything. Oops, sorry.
Ah,
I'm sorry. I'd have kissed it and made it better. Shut up.
as I sat here and bled out on the newly.
Alive.
Yeah.
Brother.
Did you get 3 axles?
I don't know what I got.
No, the third one's a dildo.
Your shipping department's pretty freaking killer.
No. He threw out the ridiculous offer.
When I thought they were complete.
Yeah.
This dickhead was gonna let me pay complete prices.
Full retail.
Yeah.
Jason said that's a good friend who would let you triple dick yourself.
D44 font?
Full retail plus tax and shipping.
Yeah, no shit. D44 rear. Uh-oh. Ooh.
I'll trade you some
No, thanks.
H10s.
Yeah, I'm good. Knuckles. These are Knuckles.
Knuckles. That's what I forgot. So I'm gonna get rid of the
The
brass.
clear bubble wrap was me. All they did was put it in a box. Oh, okay. Well, then you are.
I'll trade you a set of clear knuckles for the brass.
You have a set of Chris?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
I got a set of black.
Don't know where
knuckles.
they're at.
I know where they're at. I just can't get out of my corner.
Okay.
You got brass knuckles?
Yeah.
I already traded, motherfucker. Back up.
You want these black ones? These are
That
scale.
black won't go with the
Super
clear.
scale. Super duper scale. Very hostile.
You're hostile.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna let you dick me out of knuckles when you already dicked me out of housings
I didn't dick you out.
from
of
another friend.
That was between you and Glenda. It had nothing to do with that.
Well, Glinda's a bitch.
Now I can put my new F10s that I just got from you in these housings.
Dang! Look at that.
Look at our plan coming together. So, D44, lightly used, not as bad as they could be. Jordan about threw up yesterday, by the way. I ran that Suburban buggy for, I almost ran 3 whole packs through it. 3 850s through it. And he saw the bottom of the axles that were brand new when they got there, and they were not brand new when we left.
I'm assuming black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silver stripes on the bottom. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Silver and
Dang, another one?
yes, sir. And the white dust from all the rocks.
Scratching. Yeah.
Yeah. This is from my friend Chris Mitten.
Mittens kittens?
Mittens Kittens. I got another box from him today too, but it's not for me. It's it's for me for him. Alright, so
Glenn says in his defense there were 7 people that wanted those.
what? I got all sorts of stuff. I don't know that I ever asked for some of these things. I'm not sure what some of this stuff is. Okay, so I got shocks. I got clear 100 milliliter scale shocks. I think these were for the F toy.
Makes sense.
I think I only put 90s on them. I'm pretty sure that's what those were. And I got a battery. Oh, I see what he did. This dickhead. He asked if I wanted a bunch of used batteries, and I said no. So now he's including them wrapped up in other things.
Yeah.
Good times.
He's getting rid of them. whether you want it or not.
I got a lightweight VFD motor plate. And these should be the drive chassis. Yes, sir. Oh. SSD front hubs. And rear hubs, actually, now that I look at it. Very
Nice.
cool. And then these are some Incision drive shafts. 4207, right there. And that's it. Plus, he sent me
I was gonna ask what's that?
no idea what the hell this shit is.
That's a skid?
No?
No? Oh, these are
Sliders?
Side, yeah, these are side sliders.
Sliders?
So is this
of
the
some
bottom
sort?
skid or in between
No.
the?
I
Not
don't
the
know.
silver, but the yellow.
Not sure. I got some sort of 3-link servo mount thing. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. Or I'll go back through our messages. Because I literally bought this like April.
Is it VW exhaust?
Let's see.
I think that's like Tamaya Scorcher
Yeah.
exhaust.
Oh, taste. Yeah, I got this June 2nd. So I bought it sometime in May. So that's how long it's taking. Actually, I'll tell you how long it's taking me. I got that stuff for the Scorpion for you. From you. And that Novak and everything.
Yeah.
And I still have those TLT wheels and tires in the box from that guy at Christmas.
He's probably like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, probably. But I still haven't opened them.
There's lots of lines in that.
Yeah.
Might have come from somewhere
this is
else.
printed. Alright. Yeah, this is printed. So this guy's kind of cool. Not bad. Little 3/4 guy. And then I have a,
Tommy said she's no longer a shelf queen, bourbon rock queen.
it was never going to be a shelf queen, but it's definitely used now. Well, it's all sorts of,
Part of the exhaust.
yeah. Oh, I got a steering wheel. Oh, well, part of one. Hell yeah, brother.
Race car steering wheel.
Had to clearance it for his lap.
Yep, got a belly. Very cool. I got 3D printable.
As long as you don't turn.
Yeah. It's a drag car.
Shoot and go. Point and shoot.
There we go. Oh, shit. Forgot that one.
Almost got it.
There you go.
Jordan's over there. They go there. They go there. They go there.
So I got that stuff.
Good old Mittens kittens.
Where's your knuckles, Jordan?
Can't get them.
No, he said he can't get them.
Oh, you can go get them.
He's thinking about where they're at, though.
Yeah.
I'll go get them.
I can do this. Oh shit! Kidding. Aha, I'm free!
Lynn said, I want a cookie so damn bad, those look delicious. Okay.
Glenn, I'll send you this one. There's a processing.
I'll shit it out into a bag. Send it
He
back.
already gave out his address.
Who did? I don't. 904.
It must be his.
It is. It's his ring. There is motion at your front door. But his ring didn't pick me up when I pulled in.
You pulled into his front door.
No, whenever he sent that message and was like, just park behind me. I'd been sitting in the driveway for probably 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
I just wasn't getting out before he opened the door because it's 9,000 degrees outside.
Oh shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Text.
Don't let her down.
Feels like Haley.
Oh god.
Damn it, Hoss! Oh, these even have bearings in them. Look at that.
Wow.
Bearings.
I mean, I'll take my bearings back. Well, it's just the one bearing. AR-44 shafts. Do you have the?
What, in your back?
No. Do you have the kingpin screws?
I got everything new.
Oh, perfect.
Brother.
Will you answer your fucking door?
Jesus.
Probably first of all Amazon, and then Brandon gets the notification that his Amazon package is like 10 stops away or whatever, and he'll sit in the kitchen and wait for him to leave so he can go out.
Is he watching the window?
Yes.
I meet him in the front yard usually if I see him.
He's watching us.
Awkward.
Free viewers.
Well,
I mean, he could pull up a chair.
good.
That'd be fucking weird.
Ooh, an audience member.
If he just like sat right there just looking at his phone.
Like in one of these chairs.
Yeah. I'm in for that.
I'm not.
I am. I am in for it. Haley gets one chair, Brandon gets the other, and they just sit there like this.
No.
Like, good points, good points.
Do you know what he's saying? I don't understand what they're saying.
RMS, CMS thing, printers.
What the fuck's Clubins?
So now I get to build another buggy. Because this one's going to be going.
It's on that one too?
I think so.
This show was filmed in front of a live audience.
Chad Harvey, good evening, sir. Yeah, I think I'm going to send this one down the road too.
Tommy asked if anybody scored any deals for Prime Days. I bought some filament for the new printer. And I think that's it.
I didn't buy anything. I am on No Junk July. And I've been doing pretty good at not buying things. I'm what, 15 days in?
Yeah.
What you looking at?
This SN all pushed out.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Did you push it out?
Yeah. I was like, push it. Push it real good.
Is this one on HD 44s?
Yes, sir. Probably going on AR 44s, to tell you the truth. Before it leaves. This will be a hard figuring because the other one is not as drivetrain complicated, but the axles are nicer. Like, so it just has a transmission. Whereas this has the upgraded forward motor mount, and then it's got the TGH transfer case that would then go to the HD40 or the AR44s. So they're probably going to be about the same price, but they're just nicer in different ways.
Yeah.
You know, just depends on which one you want, or which one Glenn wants, I guess.
Teleguided would like the brother of this one.
The black one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he just asked if it's for sale.
Yeah, they're both going to be for sale. I'm getting rid of both of them. I had never driven this one. I love the way this looks, and I love the idea. But I don't have the desire to drive it. I'll keep it. I mean, I'm not saying I won't keep it if it comes down to it, but I drove the black one, and it's on 419s. This one's really cool and all, but I've had it for 2 years now, I think. Never driven it. Part of that problem was just getting it drivable. Trying to use offset front axles and getting the panhard correct and doing all that shit. Like, basically just beating your head against the wall for 3 hours, sitting it on the shelf for 4 months, doing that over and over and over again.
Sounds terrible.
I finally got it figured out, but
Yep. Glenn says, I guess I'm fighting the Canadian.
yeah.
Tommy said he got some filament for his optic body panels. Rad Raff said he was looking for a good deal on some axles on Prime Day. Not sure if that was the place and time to do so. I mean, I guess depends on what you're looking for.
Depends on what you're looking for.
I have noticed that Prime Day doesn't usually help us RC car guys.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Because, I mean, I have a bunch of stuff saved in my lists, and nothing was on sale.
Yeah. Yeah, Glenn, if you and Matt want to decide what exactly you want to do and all that jazz, then you are welcome to. If you guys want to fight over the same truck, that kind of puts me in a predicament, but they're honestly
Fight to the death.
very close to the same thing. And this one could be made a center transmission
Watch the press.
as easily as the other one.
Oh,
Bushings.
good call. Appreciate it.
So, yeah.
Joey's RC Life, hello.
Yo, I didn't realize how much these Pajero bodies had gone up in the last year.
Oh yeah.
Holy shitballs. They're almost like YJs. It's crazy. I have one, luckily, that's just chilling in a box, you know, with all the rest of my stuff, but like... Right, Bunny, the Clivens? Those are vegetable Clivens.
She's like, I've been starving, bitch!
Over there eating all these cookies, they can get me goddamn food.
Right.
Tommy says 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
I don't know who I'd put my money on there.
Glenn said he's not a fan of the trans or electronics in either one.
Okay, well, kiss my ass, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this one's a black jacket with a TGH transmission, and it'll be on AR44s. 3-piece stock AR44s. The other one is a NOD2 with a yellow jacket, and this one has a reefs. I think that is a shift center. Yeah, kiss ass, Glenn. Let's see. Joey said, who did the purple and orange axles on your purple bug? A purple bug?
I assume he's
Oh, my
talking
turtle
about.
buggy?
Yeah.
Bateman did those, but he is no longer doing anodizing. Which sucks.
I need to find a truck for these.
I got one.
Oh yeah. That doesn't help me finding a truck.
You're right. I'd put them on that IJ, whatever. That's kind of what I thought about doing.
Oh, my small one,
Yeah.
the small tired one.
Joey's RC, thank you. I like that truck a lot. So, it's another that's a whole lot of money sitting there that I didn't build, that, I don't know, I don't ever drive. It's not a bad truck at all. It's actually really super cool. I have too much stuff. It needs a new home. You should be interested in coming pay me and I'll ship it to you. Well, I guess if you're gonna come pay me, you could take it. It is for sale.
For sale. Gotta say it right.
Yeah. For sale. To selling.
Let's put this together without any screws.
That sounds terrible. Damn, that's a wide bench. Oh yeah, see those are good size.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh, yep, you already broke it.
Where?
Have all the Cowboys gone?
Maybe.
He's probably too young for that, right?
Probably.
For sale, not on sale. You are correct. They're trail trucks with comp stuff drivetrain. Not a fan. I don't know if I'd agree with that. I took my black jackets on trails for the last, 2 years? Year and a half, something like that? I swapped everything over to black jackets.
Yeah, look at these stupid screws you have to use.
Yikes.
So, question: do you not use those bushings at all? Those are freaking tiny.
Yeah. And it uses 110.
110.
100.
So are you gonna paint it first, or are you gonna paint it after you assemble it?
I don't know.
the look on your face as you thought about that question, you're like, ugh.
Bye, Teleguided.
See you later, man.
See ya.
Love you a long time.
Love you, bye. What ESC are you running with the black jackets? I was running Mama X's and Mama Mike's.
What's the question, Doug?
Is these screws all look too long? So it's like, what do you use the screws to? It's almost like they use the traxxas screw with the shoulder on it.
No, it should have the
It has the screws in it.
those little triangle bushings.
Yeah, they go on the inside. But
Right.
even once you put a screw through it, there's a lot of.
Oh yeah, no,
Stop.
they don't use those. You're supposed to use the shoulder screws. Like
Here.
That's what I was coming in. Ah, see, yeah, shoulder screws like those.
either that, or you need the bushings,
Oh, the little, yeah.
like SSD bushings
What do you-
on a regular screw.
Would you rather have these guys, or do you want your bronze bushings back?
Do you have a set of those? Do you have all 4 of those?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't mind those at all.
Okay.
Second.
Bye, Glenn. Love you long time.
Bye, Glenn.
No, I'm just joking. He's not leaving. He's telling that you're not
Oh, okay, never mind.
Did you ever run?
We were all way too excited for that.
Run one with the beekeeper. I did, but
Yay, Glenn's
well, I sold you that one cheap enough that it doesn't matter. But basically, if you're buying a new, buying a censored outrunner and then running it with a non-censored ESC.
Love you, Glenn.
That doesn't really matter. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but getting it the way you did, then yeah, they work great. They're basically the same thing, but the black jacket has the I think it's like an encoder at work. I don't know, but it's got the sensor in it. Joey's RC Life says my LCG is done now, and now I got to figure out torque twist. Yep. Yeah. There are some people that'll tell you that link geometry doesn't matter, and I think those people are wrong. I mean, do you watch that boom slang or whatever the hell? He's an engineer of some sort, and he swears up and down that link geometry doesn't scale down. So at the speeds we go, it doesn't matter. I just don't, in my own personal experience, see that in reality. He goes, well, you just make a video and show me where it matters, and then I'll believe you, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And I was just thinking, like, he lives out west somewhere. And he has like a poised Capra, the one that's like cut all hacked and stuff like that. And it's got like a 15-inch wheelbase or whatever. And I guess doing what he does, I could see how it's going so slow
Bye, John.
that it doesn't matter. But I don't think he takes into account that we're not rock bouncing, but we are going faster, and you don't just sit there and do the kind of crawling he does here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't do the kind of crawling that he does there when you're here. So link geometry, I think, does matter. I need to meet that idiot. I can't explain geometry over text. Well, he says it doesn't matter. It's boom slang sus or some shit like that. Boom slang sus, boom sus, something. I don't know. He seems like a cool guy. He wears all sorts of like band shirts and stuff, and like seems like he's like an old punk guy. He's an engineer. He makes really cool videos that are super informational if you can sit through.
Understand them?
He makes them decently easy, but he explained drive shaft phasing in a way that I didn't understand that's how it worked. But he puts them like in CAD and puts them in like extreme angles. So when this rotates, you can see that like the input's rotating, and then all of a sudden the drive shaft like hits real hard and it doesn't spin smoothly. And kind of explained that's what phasing does as far as like how it works. And that made a lot of sense to me. But
Glenn said he's wrong AF.
believe me, I get it. Joey's RC Life says 2500 kV Outrunner and i9 OD ESC. Is that like the Rhino thing or something? Or? I'm not sure what that is, man. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry. Whoa, hang on. Oh, he's talking about his LCG. It has 2 different gear reductions and portal axles on it. 2 different gear reductions? That's crazy.
I assume he means like different.
Underdrive or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's one thing I think that buggy needs, the Suburban. It needs underdrive in the rear, if it doesn't already have it. Needs a little bit more. He probably doesn't think it, yeah, that's kind of what he was getting at, is the anti-squat and anti-dive. Basically, if I remember correctly, his whole video was pretty much, you just need to set your links up to where they're not in the way, is the only reason you have the adjustment. And I was like, that's not right at all, but that's,
You do you.
yeah.
Interesting.
He says the crawlers don't go fast enough. But I've had stuff where I've set it up with a shitload of anti-squat, and if you get it in a traction situation and you get on it while it's trying to do something, you can see the chassis separate. So tell me how that worked. I mean, I can agree that it won't shove the front down. But one of his scenarios was he takes the Capra and he steps on the back tires and pulls the trigger, and it doesn't shove the front down, it pulls the front up. But that's not the same thing. That's asking the rear axle to continue moving via gear reduction, and it only has one way to go. So to me that just doesn't seem like the same thing, but whatever. These are, they are. So one of your 17 sets.
One of them. Yeah.
I like how you made even the Super Swampers a rounded profile. Like you just can't not do it.
Yeah.
You just gotta foam the shit out of them.
Those are stock foams.
Diet.
Pretty sure those are stock
What
foams.
was the one? An SSD.
That or there's quite a bit of air in them.
Yeah. It feels like you put them together in January and then
Probably did.
left them sealed. Let's see. Yeah, he thinks drive shaft phasing matters. That's the thing, is like he's super smart and he says some things that really make sense, and then with the whole squat anti-squat he doesn't. So Jason asked if we could explain anti-squat and squat for dipshits. They do both matter. So basically, when you have someone that's running like a link riser in the rear, what you're doing is you're taking the top link and you are making it dive towards the chassis. So the more separation you have at the axle is going to, when it rotates, it makes the chassis and the axle separate. The less you have will suck it down. So if you keep the axle side, can I see your axle real quick? If you keep this here and your chassis usually has, like, let's say 4 holes. If you put it at the very bottom, your link's gonna run this way. That'll create more separation. That's anti-squat because it's not squatting, it's anti-squatting. If you put it at the top, you have your upper link run this way. That will actually suck the chassis and the axle together. The one thing I'm trying to learn now and get my head around is total separation at both sides and how that affects things, but I think that does more with like pinion angle and stuff than anything. Because I know, like, if you look at a racing clodbuster, they literally have like this much separation because the axle side has so much separation just with the space. So they run huge separation in the chassis. So I've been trying to figure, but that's a very hard subject to Google and YouTube.
Agreed.
So Jason, what you can do is, I have a video planned on kind of figuring some of that out, but just move your links around and then put your truck on pavement and let it sit and just mash the gas, and you'll watch the chassis do different things where, depending on where you put the links at the chassis side. Dustin said they learned us drive shaft phasing in Lincoln Tech with a drive shaft with 2 sprockets and a playing card. You could hear the gears speed up and slow down when out of phase. Yeah. What's y'all's outlook on Red Spider RC? I literally have no idea.
Never heard of it.
I've also never heard of it.
Never heard of that. Both parents and one grandparent are engineers. I work directly with our engineers at work. They are some of the stupidest people I know. I have some engineers at work that are definitely really dumb. And what sucks is they're not smart. And,
Bye, Dustin.
and yet they are an engineer, so they think they're smart.
We, we love you long time too.
Good night, Dustin. Lay a long time.
Bye.
Look at that, bye. What?
Like real low.
Mm-hmm. H10s.
No, the H10s are getting 475s.
Monster trucking.
Hell yeah, brother. Carolina.
Get right over the Cleveland's, no problem.
Yeah, bud. Well, I mean, you know, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. Do all the rookies, put the 2.2s on it, jack it up. Tommy early said hater. Are you an engineer, Tommy? Whoa. You fuckers done love me, no reason to lie, just to try and look good. You're a damn liar. Get your ass out of here. Tommy must be an engineer. I decided to put 385s or 419s on my NB11. What?
Why?
God, you're stupid. Anyway, back to Tommy.
I mean, it is indeed an
Yeah, it is
engineer.
in here. I figured as much.
Joey said they have the Red Spider has parts on AliExpress. So I would assume,
If they're on AliExpress, they're just
yeah,
rebranded,
it's just gonna be
rebranded
like-
knockoff stuff.
like any other. Not even acknowledging him. But yeah, it should be like any other like Amazon branded stuff.
Yeah. It's like a tire snowman. Unless you're doing a snowman of me, then I'm more like this.
Straight.
Oh no, the center's bigger.
Cool.
Yeah,
I have a set of curries.
that's right. Tommy's an electrical power engineer. That's what he is.
I know, I've been looking at them all night.
We're twins.
Gee.
I've still never used these.
You know why? It's because they're queer clear.
Because they're what?
Because
Queer-
they're beautiful.
Queer clear.
We don't see scratches so much in clear.
I just don't like them.
And you can flex on the peasants with the plastic housings. Because they're like, clearly those aren't plastic, because they're clear.
Means I can beat the fuck out of them.
Clearly,
I mean, I
my
can do that with
black
plastic.
ones aren't
They
plastic
could be, you know, they're.
with silver scratches on them.
I have a silver Sharpie.
You don't have a brain though.
Wow.
First of all,
Tell me about it, Mr. College Educated.
that hurt my feelings.
Do it.
Taking my ball and going home.
Okay. See you upstairs. He said, okay, just want a little more outlook on them because I have an LCG chassis from them I gotta build. The thing about AliExpress and like all the Amazon parts is I hate to say that it's all garbage because a lot of it is just knockoff garbage. But then like random shit is actually worth even remotely thinking about. Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the links, I would never buy those cheap ass aluminum links that are 400 different available colors and all that stuff. Those are the biggest pieces of shit ever. But then like randomly you'll have like that carbon fiber SCX10 chassis I got off of you it's basically like the one that Exocage runs on one of his comp trucks or whatever. It's an LCG style carbon fiber chassis on Amazon that's like $21 or something. That's worth having.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that, like, it kind of just depends, so. Dustin said he bought some LiFePO 4 cells from a guy that is an electrical engineer for Chip Ganassi Racing.
I did some work for Chip Ganassi. I delivered some golf carts to him one time too. That was good to know.
Here's your golf cart, sir.
Yep. The links with non-replaceable ends, pure junk. Yeah. They have like pressed in balls and very, very, very small amount of tolerance when you do that. So as soon as the ball starts wearing or the aluminum wears, they fall out. And they're just pieces of shit. I built one it's okay to pull a trailer with. Yeah. Some of that stuff isn't bad if you don't expect anything of it. If you're like, this is my version of cool, whatever you build, then, and it just kind of chills or, you know, you just don't do a lot of stuff with it, I guess.
Nobody likes pressed in balls.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's too damn wide.
No. It's good to go. I mean, they're basically like Wraiths. It's a 1.9 Wraith on AR-60s. So, Shelf Queen stuff. I mean, if that's the look you're going for. I don't like the gaudy, whatever that. I don't even know how to describe it. That anodizing style that the Chinese knockoff stuff does, I just don't like it. Like, I can't say I don't like anodized stuff because clearly I have wheels and axles and stuff that are, but like, it's that look. You know, either one of you,
It's got a
it's got a look to it. I just think it looks so cheap. I mean, because it is, but
Yeah.
I think maybe because it's shiny.
I don't know how to.
Glenn, I'll trade you
It's
these
like
for
gloss.
your D44s.
P.S. The white walls shines off Doug's head really
I
well.
thought you were going to bed. I thought you already said bye.
He came back because we said we loved him.
I bet you would.
Okay.
Well, fellers.
I've had enough fun for
Yep. I'm ready to go to bed. I'm tired.
Do you have like 12 minutes or so
Yeah.
for your fire?
Yeah. We can do 12 minutes.
fire. Yeah.
We'll do another 5, and then it'll take us 5 or 6, 7 to get all the shit in boxes and move the tripod and undo all the extension cords and move the light and make fun of Glenn while we're not on live.
Oh, I like to do that on the live.
I mean, I don't disagree, but. So one of those orange filament?
No.
Not yet.
What are you making the fire out of then? Or is that what you're doing now?
I got to swap it.
Oh, okay.
I got to still swap it.
Oh, dang. So I hate to sound super bougie, but I did find something about the Noble Pro Plus that I don't like.
Yeah.
It's kind of heavy, and after holding it all day yesterday, my finger right here hurt like a bitch because it's got like that swoopy out for your one finger to go like as you are holding it or whatever. My finger hurt like a son of a bitch last night. I was starting to feel like I was getting a blister or something. But, like, I was telling Jordan yesterday, that's literally my only real complaint about it is after holding it for what, 6 hours or something, my finger felt a little rough, which I assume it will on almost anything. And then, what else was I saying I didn't like about it yesterday?
You didn't tell me anything about it
No,
yesterday.
obviously it wasn't too important then. I thought it did.
Tommy Early, any of you going to be at Trail on Sunday? Probably not.
No, sir. I have cut my comp down to We Rock only. Just because I need less things to make me even more burnt out on RC cars.
LNS, late breakfast down under as I hang out in the backyard.
Yo!
That's awesome, dude. Scott Griffin says, okay, thanks for the entertainment tonight. I enjoyed it. Needed some laughs. Been a rough day. Have a good night, y'all.
Yep. Well,
Thanks
we
for joining us, Scott.
always appreciate your company, sir. I feel like we don't see you often enough, that's for sure.
Glad we can make you laugh.
Yep.
Especially probably, the first 5 minutes of this thing.
Oof, that was terrible.
Yeah. If you didn't see that, go back and watch the first 5 minutes of this one.
Yeah. Yeah, but thanks for hanging out, Scott.
Yep.
Are you about done yet?
Me?
That's a long ass 12 minutes.
Well, it hasn't been 12 minutes.
Forgot about the 5 minute setup time.
No joke. Is it 17 minutes total, or is that part of your 12 minutes?
I don't know. I don't actually know how long it takes.
This motherfucker.
Would you like a free dumpster fire?
I love you.
I bet he wants to. You have to. I bet you have to get your own tea light too.
What the
I know. Right?
son of a bitch? This is bullshit. Let me get on Amazon and buy my own tea light.
Why?
I don't know. Why not?
If you want to, go for it.
Do you have a tea light that you were gonna give me in the dumpster fire?
You think I'm just making these dumpster fires that don't light up?
I honestly assumed, yeah. You know, I don't. Doug may agree with me here. Okay, you are a little hard to read sometimes because sometimes you're like, hey, I did everything for you because you're just a nice ass person, right? Other times you're like, listen, I already mounted the wheels, put the foams in, and put all the bolts in. Fuck you, you put the hubs on. So, no, we don't know what to expect all the time out of you.
Especially if you're yelling at dinner.
Yeah.
That was a different side of Jordan.
I wasn't actually yelling.
I didn't know
I
whether to
was yelling,
stay. I didn't know whether to stay or I was making a beeline out the front door. I was like, I'll come back for my shit, huh?
I'll come back for my shit.
Rap said we're finally cooking the rabbit.
No.
The rabbit's over there.
God, I wish. Yes, Matt, you get a tea light?
Okay, cool. Let's see.
So part of the promotion for Bamboo was when you bought the printer, you got a free gift. And so mine came with tea lights.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really random.
Well, I mean, like,
Yeah,
there's
Yeah, I get it. It just.
So it came with tea lights. It came with the anti-vibration feet, which I had to print an adapter to use.
Makes sense.
Now, did you have to print the rings to put on your rolls too then?
Yeah, those little red ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the AMS system wants a plastic spool, which is what Bamboo, their spools are.
Okay.
So to use the cardboard spools for other brands, you have to print those. I don't know. But then I also got like these lithopane LEDs or some shit. I don't know. It was dumb.
It's with the pain in the ass.
Exactly.
It's a pain in the ass.
Alright.
Let's see. Lynn said all three of us are like that apparently. And Joey said he agrees. Tommy said if I don't see you online before, I'll catch you at the next We Rock. I'll hopefully have my mini capper and a trail class optic to run. Haven't gotten to the cool classes yet like you guys. Don't try to be like us. That's no good. 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
I believe I said that yesterday. Don't ever try to use me as
A role model.
a role model. Nolan is here.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's nighttime.
yeah.
Oh, it's actually dark now.
Yeah, it is.
Bamboo just had reusable spools for $2.39. But hi, Nolan. And then he said, and then also good night, boys. Would y'all build a crawler with a real motor in it? No. That has been tried since I can remember. I mean, I'm sure there were tons of posts way back in the day on RC Crawler. I'm going to try to put a nitro motor on it because then you've got to have
There was.
brakes set up on another one. Like you've got to have a brake set up to hold it while your nitro motor, and then it gets hot and the clutches get hot and all that stuff. It would be super, super cool. But until something came through, I would call like revolutionary in that whole sense. It would be such a pain in the ass to make it work if you can get it to work right.
I think the neatest one I saw, so it was either I think it was a T-Max chassis, but it had a 4-stroke engine on it. It used a Kyosho, the quick reverse clutch, so you can go forward or reverse. But then it was tied in with a brake. So yeah, while you shifted between forward or backwards, it held it. It was supposed to be set up as a gas-powered rock crawler.
Yeah.
That was probably the closest I saw to anything, but
Nolan said some foreign guy did it with a mini V8 Lexington square body, and it's cool and sounds mean, but that's about it. I think I've seen that one.
I think they're overall loud.
Yeah, there's that.
They're too loud. For
They
me.
seem to slip a lot too. I would assume you're gonna go through a lot of clutches. Tom said, just changed the oil in my 03 Tahoe and a little tipsy. Ever seen that video of the chick changing her oil and it goes everywhere other than an oil can? No.
Mm-mm.
I have not,
No.
I have not seen that. Joey said the new mini V8 motors. I honestly don't. I don't know.
Was it Yowen?
Oh,
Cowan?
yeah.
Yeah, something like
I would
that.
assume that's the same thing. I don't know. I mean, I'm all for you trying for sure.
None.
I got a dumpster. I got a dumpster. I got a dumpster. Hey.
Doug, you can have the other one if you want it. I have to print your parts.
Yeah, I like how you can see it through the lights.
I know it's starting in there. Then you open it up and it's like roaring flames.
That video was on OnlyFans, Tom. So there's fire that goes somehow in here?
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
So, the way the pictures show it is this is open, and then the flame, you like tape it to the front of this, so it comes up, and then it's just one layer. So,
It's very single dimensional.
yeah,
Single dimensional.
but like the
I
light
really,
comes through.
I really like the lid closed tea light flicker. Like some old dude flung his lit cigarette in the dumpster
Right.
and now it's slowly catching. Tom said it's comical other than when it's you. Got to the point I didn't care if I was rolling around in oil. I've been there. Where you're just so gross where it's just like, I don't even care that I'm laying in transmission fluid anymore.
Tom said only oil.
Also, we're past our 5 minutes of.
Yeah, well, somebody said it was 12 minutes to put me some fire. 20 minutes ago. Actually, it was 11 minutes ago. It was exactly 9:35. How long does that have? I don't know. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I'm ready to out. I would like to go to sleep.
It's at 45%.
Okay.
6 minutes.
It's pretty quick considering, like,
Yeah.
he just sat down 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. You fellas ready then?
Yeah.
I think so.
We'll take that last few minutes. I'll clean up all the stuff and we'll be ready to go when I get my phone.
Yep.
Alright, I think that's it. We're gonna get out of here. Doug's K5 looks sick all laid out. That is static. Actually.
That's, yeah. That's the way it's staying.
Rad Raff, see you later. Good night. Alan,
Good night.
have a good day. Good day, mate.
Good
Get
day.
it? Get it? Alright.
Hey.
Alright, Glenda, love you. Bye.
See you,
Joey,
Glenn.
good night, fella.
Good night, Tom.
Tom, see you later.
Saturday is
TTC.
TTC, SCX6 Comp and Rock Bouncer event, and Sunday is the 150 gate team run.
150.
Dang.
150 gates just sounds terrible.
Good night, Bill.
Night, Faja. Can't wait to see all my reels you've sent me in the last 3 hours.
Where is that?
Yeah, where is that?
Where is that, Tom? Probably nowhere near here.
He lives out west, I think.
Although if I get back from Bonneville in time, I'm going on that 24-hour crawl again.
Ew, that sounds terrible too.
I had fun last year.
Tom, one last question.
That's a mistake. I'm just waiting on him.
Matt's gonna push the button.
5, 4, 3.
Kruger, Washington.
Oh,
Nope,
yeah.
not going. Have fun.
Have fun, man. See you later.
Bye.
Okay, bye.